One of the premier high roller series in the game features a new showcase, and that showcase reaches its conclusion today. This is the Poker Masters, presented by Global Poker. Final table coverage of event number 1, the biggest PGT Majors turnout in history. 239 entries, a prize pool of almost $1.2 million. There, our final 7. Jeff Platt alongside Donnie Peters, $270,000 up top in this one, along with a brand new Poker Masters trophy. Taking a look at the leaderboard, also presented by Global Poker. And Donnie, it seems like we have some separation from the rest of the field and 2 heavy hitters in Andy Ostapchenko and David Coleman.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 are certainly the 2 to catch. I know Ostapchenko is sitting on top, but not by a lot. 1 pot right away, and, you know, Coleman could be the chip leader. So very much the haves and the have-nots.
Our final 7 guaranteed $40,000 as we take a look at the payouts. The first pay jump of today's final table is worth $9K. Paid out 35 spots in event number 1. An event in which a couple satellite winners made their way to the big time, to the spotlight of the PGT final table, including Doug Lee, who finished in 3rd at the PGT Venetian Las Vegas Classic just last week. Another regular around town, that man right there, Jim Agate, another satellite winner. They're both hoping to spin $560 into $270,000, and they are oh so close to doing just that. Got to deal with some tough competition though in Coleman, in Halverson, in Ostapchenko, in Song, and in last year's Poker Masters opening event winner, Spencer Champlin.
Yeah. Who won a satellite into that opening event last year.
In houses left and right.
75K, 125K with a 125,000 big blind ante.
Well, let's start with a walk, fans.
Start with a walk. That's what the fans wanted to see.
Jack 2.
Oh, wow. You look at the other?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Ooh.
Strong enough.
Those purple chips for 25K. The yellow bumblebees are 100,000 apiece.
Tough tournament.
No super short stacks. The shorter stacks just kind of all clumped together in that 20 to 30 big blind range.
Yeah, we could be here for a while.
I think so too.
I would settle in if you're out there.
.30-minute levels on day 1 of this tournament. Turned to 40 yesterday. This is day 3. Coleman the ace-5 off.
Certainly good enough to come along. Maybe different sort of breakdown of the chips. He might 3-bet this hand, but probably don't want to bloat it against Ostapchenko out of position.
He agrees, makes the call. Comes 10, 10, 9, 10s and 9s. For our chip leader, finished in 2nd place at the 25K this summer at the World Series for more than $1.2 million.
Check.
Check, check on the flop. Check, check on the turn. A little bit of this being the hands, a little bit of this bit of strategy as the 2 chip leaders probably don't want to get into too many scuffles.
Yeah, Coleman and Ostapchenko very much separate from the pack. You know, don't need to just play an enormous pot worth a couple million chips at this juncture. Possibly that, we'll get that at some point at the final table, but here early on, they got really good shots at getting top 3, playing for a win. So, you know, don't just want
Ace.
to kind of torch it right now.
Received a text from the PGT commissioner, Tim Duckworth. Very rude text, but it boils down to saying this is not event number 1. He said it ain't event 1. I mean, I know it's the showcase.
I
said it's the
understand. I
showcase.
understand what Tim is saying, and you know, as Tim's boss and the VP of marketing and the head of the communications, you are for sure in your right to call it event number 1 because it is the first event on the schedule. I don't know if Tim knows that.
And the event going on right now that's just underway is titled event number 2.
Exactly. Exactly. You know.
But the title, the premier title, of course, the showcase, the $1 million showcase at the Poker Masters. 5K buy-in, a $1 million guarantee, which is handled well, almost 1.2 million in this prize pool. Welcome y'all in joining us on YouTube. I see Christy, PVT, Ibrahim, Derek, thank you all for being here. Be sure to click like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family.
Create multiple accounts. Hit the like button with all those different accounts. You know, just help us get there.
Whatever you can do.
Even if you got to cheat, no big deal.
No problem. This is the first of 10 final tables that we will bring to you at the Poker Masters. I believe, and Donnie, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the first 2 will come from our Triangle studio, and then we'll move into the main room on the big stage.
Cool.
I would correct you if I could.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay, so you
what's
just
going to
don't
happen
know.
for the second event.
Yeah,
I think second event's in here also. And then
normally
It does,
would be
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
10K's
'cause
and up.
you-
Yeah.
You're forced to be filtered. Right?
Yeah,
You can't say whatever the fuck you want.
I know.
Yeah.
You can't talk trash about people.
Doug Lee's first career PGT cash. Second
God,
came
there's
a
so
week
many
after
doors.
his
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Crash
Yeah.
right now.
He's
you know?
hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's been good.
He's probably thinking,
I
oh,
mean,
this
I'd
is
always
easy.
rather people didn't
This
see
final
it.
table big
Yeah.
PGT
Yeah.
events.
Just win satellites. Don't even have to pay the full buy-in.
Yeah.
And then just go on to
Go
make
to
the
the
final
game.
table. You know, easy peasy.
Might see Doug Lee a lot around here.
I hope so.
Me
I mean,
too.
he's colorful. He's a character.
Yeah.
$250.
Ace-5 suited for Doug Lee. Makes the call out of the small blind. Mitch with the ace-4 off in the big. Queen 6 deuce. Top pair for Andy. Couple backdoor draws working for Lee. Guess one of them is that route, a route that I didn't think of. 5 rolls off on the turn.
And after Ostapchenko checked back flop, maybe this costs Doug Lee either here or in the future as he does bet right into that top pair.
River another deuce.
Pretty safe here for Ostapchenko to come with a value bet. Just gonna depend on sizing. And maybe Doug Lee will look him up thinking like, you know, Miss Diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
600,000.
Dougley doesn't like to fold as
Quick
he
call.
snaps it off. We'll get shown the bad news. Ostapchenko will increase his chip lead up to 9 million. This is first career Poker Masters cash.
Everyone here at this table is outside the top 40. Ostapchenko is the closest. Third place or better would get him into the top 40.
I think it was it mine? C5? I don't think so.
It's all right. Nobody want to know.
2 9s for Steven Song.
$275.
King 7 suited for a chip leader.
10 seconds.
Come on. That's it.
Song finished second last week at one of the Venetian 5K PGT high rollers. And take a look at this, 6 5 3 2 diamonds.
Very spicy.
Andy the flush draw, the gutter, Song the overpair. The leads on these kinds of boards, something we see more and more of over this last year, 2 years or so. Song just calls. That's one way to have the winning hand. Just turn the king. And now the check.
Yeah, Ostapchenko checking, likely thinking that this is a card Song might want to represent. I think with the 2 9s though, he'll probably check it back, just with this specific hand. But you know, should he have floated with ace highs of the world or whatnot, maybe he does want to rep the king on the turn. So Ostapchenko getting a little
600.
tricky here. Oh, he's gonna rep it anyway. He might also just think he has the best hand,
Good for
to
sure.
be honest.
Gets called by a lot worse here.
Well,
600K is called, almost 2.4 million in the middle. It's about what Song has behind. The river is the deuce of clubs.
check down.
Check,
87
check.
plays.
Got somebody at 10 million right off the bat. It's that man with almost a third of the chips in play.
Winning every hand
It's right for him.
to start.
Okay, one-hander being.
Wait a second.
One hand left at this level. So they ended last night about the midpoint of the 75K, 125K spot.
Either speeds things up or slows them down, huh?
Yeah? Yeah, it keeps it fairest, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true.
I think Jim is referencing that we're 14 minutes in, but there was 17 minutes left in the level last night. But here on the PGT, when they get to 5 minutes, they pause the clock and they draw for a certain number of hands. That's so the players can't stall to maneuver their position at the table. Maybe you maneuver it in a way where the short stack is forced into the big blind when it goes up. Maybe you get it so you have the button. But just playing a set number of hands denies all of that.
Just hoping you raise the flop.
I almost did.
One for Jim Agate, about $1.8 million in career live tournament
not at
earnings.
all.
Somebody that Donnie and I play a lot with. You know, he's in the mix, the 600s, the 800s, the 1Ks at the Venetian, Wynn, Aria, wherever around town.
I didn't know until this tournament, or this series, that he is actually from Las Vegas. And I say that because every time I've played with him or seen him walk into a tournament, whether it be at the Wynn, Venetian, wherever, he's got that roller suitcase with him, which is behind him here, which I think, and I've learned, or I'm guessing, is just his version of a backpack.
Right.
But I always thought, I'm like, this guy just gets off the plane every
travels
time. He's just like flying from the East
grinder,
Coast,
yeah.
like getting in there, late reg. Well, he just always comes straight to the casino. This is so weird.
Maybe he'll drop some knowledge, give us some sports betting picks, which you certainly need after the weekend that you had.
I mean, just the knowledge this season is just bet every favorite. I mean, there's no point in doing anything else. He did say beforehand that he had the Rams yesterday, so that didn't work out too well.
Gonna need a pay jump to make up for that loss. That was one of the sicker ones that we'll have all year. This is a fun one. Heads will roll in Global Poker's Hydra tournament. With this offer, your first decapitation is free. Didn't go off script there, by the way. For 50 bucks, get 250,000 gold coins, 50 free sweeps coins, and a sweeps coin Hydra satellite entry. Play smart, and you could be staring down the 150,000 sweeps coin guaranteed final. Don't wait. Use the code PokerMasters50 before October 2nd at globalpoker.com. Terms and conditions apply.
You know, normally I write those.
Right, I was going to say.
I didn't write that one.
So maybe that script delivered
that
by
was,
you.
That was sponsor submitted.
Okay.
And if the sponsor is willing to throw in words like decapitation in there, I'm going to have a field day going forward because I'm going to open it up the vocabulary.
We're running with it, yeah, for sure.
I read it the first day, and I was like, wait, that's okay,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
that says
what?
decapitation. Okay, let's go. We're just taking off heads on Global Poker. I love it.
Mitch Halverson, more than $2 million in live tournament earnings. A deep run in the main in 2021. His third career Poker Masters cash. His first Poker Masters final table. Also somebody you see quite frequently in the Las Vegas tournament scene.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right after that deep run in the main, I think he cashed for 300K, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, but he was in the studio a lot afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, your bankroll's a bit
Yeah,
flush.
that's what
You're
you do.
firing away, taking the challenge. Then he kind of slowed down, you know, not having the results in here, but maybe this sparks kind of a return or a little bit of a resurgence for Halverson, seeing him back here in the studio.
Well, along those lines, the first event, or two events, maybe three events, is pretty key for some of these players. How many people do you talk to? And they're like, well, you know, if I run deep in event 1 or 2, you know, I'm going to play the next couple. And we'll see if we can spin it up, make a run at the Series Championship.
Yeah.
Versus, of course, plenty of mainstays who will just be here every day,
10 seconds.
even if they're over.
Yeah, I'm really curious, Doug Lee specifically. You know, he had that big score at Venetian, 120K. Here, he's in for $560 on a satellite. He's guaranteed 40K. So, you know, is he going to be someone who starts to kind of parlay it, you know, play the next 5K, maybe take a shot in 1 or 2 10Ks and go from there?
Top pair in the gutter here. Oh my, the 10 of spades rolls off on the turn.
Yeah, very, very fun board here. Maybe the only thing that might hold us back from any craziness is the fact that, and it might be a little bit counterintuitive, but that these guys are so deep, like these two specifically, and they might just want to play a little bit more cautious.
Check.
Especially Coleman, who has still created some separation from the rest of the pack as the 9 rolls off on the river. So straight on the board. Now, as we can see, Coleman with the higher straight, queen in hand.
And this is now multiple times that we've seen Ostapchenko just willing to check back top pair or a pair. You know, against Coleman earlier, he flopped the 9 on the 10-10-9, was just willing to kind of check that one down. We saw the check back with the Queen Jack against Doug Lee.
700.
700,000.
And now fires almost a pot size bet of 700,000.
Coleman for sure never folding here. Now it's just going to be if he wants to raise or just call.
Time extension.
30 seconds to act post-flop. Those time banks by each player worth an additional 30 seconds each.
Seconds.
1.6.
Is going to go for the check raise and makes it 1.6 million. Andy quickly out. Nice boost to David Coleman's stack in his 8th career Poker Masters cash. Second Masters final table, the last one coming in 2021. Now, he has plenty of final tables recently. At EPT Barcelona, he had 4 second place finishes in the span of about a week.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago, just a handful of weeks ago.
And not the easiest of fields that he dealt with there.
Yeah, one of those second place finishes was to Jeremy Osmus. One was in the 100K, super high roller, so Coleman's hot.
He busted me from this tournament, which is very rude.
There you go. I mean, you can't beat the hot
Yeah.
hand, you know?
Probably why he's feeling so confident, you know, after busting me in a 10 big blind all
Well, when you take out the best player in the field,
yeah, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
just final table
Okay,
in
here
sight.
we come. Donnie and I contributed to the prize pool here.
Oh, yes.
Jimmy, I'll give you some action.
Okay, Doug's in there with the 6s.
Two satellite winners here going to battle.
This one all Jim, King 10-4.
Jim could bet here. Jim could check back. I mean, you just have so much of this board.
$250.
Could I get a cappuccino with a sugar stick?
We not done with the 6s. Turn brings a 5. $1.3 million in the pot. You start to kind of construct a path to be all in on the river.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I would think Jim would want to build this to try and go all 3 streets.
Yeah.
A bet here, let's say 500 to 600.
Yeah, it doesn't
you know,
need
just
to be sizable.
try and string along a 10. You know, even if your opponent has a hand like a 4-5 suited that now turn 2 pair, I think you're fine keeping hands like Queen Jack in there. You're probably fine keeping hands like flush draws, backdoor flush draws that turn because you have the King of Hearts in your hand. So I like the small size.
Me
and
too.
If Doug calls, we know what's going to happen on the river. So
It's going
it's
to be about
sized well.
2.3 million in the middle, a little less, and Jim will have a nice jam for about 60% pot. Instead, just wins it right then and there. Christy asks how Brent is doing today. Brent's a little under the weather. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you can find them at your local Las Vegas urgent care.
Right,
Picking up some meds.
He'll be fine. We just told him to rest up. Appreciate, as always, Donnie jumping in here.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of rooting for him to be sick.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know,
Want to get it? Yeah, let's do it. Poker Masters final table. I
let's
mean,
go.
event 1, let's go.
Notice Spencer ditched the nose strip. Wonder why. I mean, was it only a day 2 thing? Is you know?
Oh, he had the nose strip yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
And it's just gone. Oh,
It's gone.
interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of the nose strip lately. Is it still a thing in poker?
All in.
I mean, I think it's incredibly silly, personally.
Yeah.
And that is from somebody who wears the nose strip while I sleep at night.
Oh,
because,
interesting.
you know, I just have trouble breathing, and it definitely does help. That said, you won't catch me dead with it out in public, especially at a poker table. If athletes aren't showing up to games with nose strips
It's a
on to
great
help
point,
themselves
yeah.
breathe,
We're
I'm
probably good
going to
here
lean to
playing
guess that you
cards.
don't need it at the poker table. Just a thought there. You know, I don't think we're huffing and puffing out here at the feature table.
I can almost see your card, so I'll be careful. Yeah. Thanks.
I'll send you my fiance's ENT
hard to,
doctor if you need. She actually had
with
surgery
how
this
high these
morning
are,
to
they're
fix
really-
kind of
yeah,
some of the
brutal.
breathing stuff through the nose.
Yeah,
It's already made an impact.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've like been meaning in my head to do that, and I just don't. I'm just, you know, I don't know, lazy with it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And then you got
I mean, you know,
Go
I
through
get
the
nosebleeds
surgery.
all the time.
Hey,
But
did you get the nose
yes,
spray?
I have
Has it helped?
I have it. I think so.
2 4s.
Oh, okay. But you've still been getting
I mean,
it.
I use it every morning.
Yeah.
Nice deal.
I got the exact one you sent me.
Right,
Yep.
4s.
No free ads, but X-Lear nose spray. It's fantastic. So has it helped?
I mean, I think so.
But the volume in nosebleeds appears to be down?
Questionable.
Still popping up?
I mean, since I got that,
Yeah.
I've had 2. So I feel like it's
Well, not
down.
terrible.
It's down
It's
a little
been,
bit.
What, 2 months?
Yeah.
Is it the World Series? Yeah.
I got one at Disneyland.
Oh, brutal. It pains Steven Song to fold the 9-7 off in the big. It's just,
It pains Steven Song to fold.
that's true.
End
Well
of
said,
sentence.
period. Yeah. It's just kind of how these final tables are dictated, especially for these shorter stacks. Our next pay jump is worth $9,000. 35 made the money. Among them, satellite winner Aaron Massey, Justin Saliba, the defending Poker Masters champion Jim Colopy, Joey Wiseman made the money, Big Hooney in there, Justin Zaki, Aram Zobian, Greg Brown, who we've seen some on streaming coverage, Andrew Moreno finished in 19th,
10 seconds.
300,000.
Keegan Westover, who I believe was satellite winner,
Yep.
in 20th for 13K. Jeremy Auspice's PGT struggles continue.
10 seconds.
Overall PGT struggles, I should say, just for the year. Finished
Yeah.
17th.
Which I believe was his 14th cash on the
Time extension.
PGT, which, I mean, that's kind of highlights the season that's been for Jeremy Osmus.
Yeah.
Cashing, but
All in.
kind of just min cashing, you know, getting in there. I mean, even that Venetian final table, he came in with a huge chip lead, and he finished his 7th. He was
Right.
1 of 7, you know, bust 7. So
It's been that kind of
that's
season.
that's just how it's gone for Jeremy.
The foreshadowing.
ODB finished in 16th for 17,500. Sam Savril out in 12th for $22,500. That was his 17th Poker Masters cash, which is the most in the history of the series. 17 for him, Foxen with 15, Chidwick, Katz, and now Osmus tied with 11.
Some of the players were talking about Sam Soverill's demise in the studio before play kicked off in event number 2 today. And Chino Reem, who's good buddies with Sam Soverill, was talking with Sam Laskowitz about the hand. And I believe Laskowitz kind of replayed him what happened when he bluffed off with the ace 8-6, excuse me. And Chino was like, oh, well, he didn't tell me all of that.
Of course. Left that part out of the story.
325.
Ace Jack for Song. On the button. Chip leader in the cutoff opening.
10 seconds.
Gonna guess we're gonna see all but 125K go in the middle.
All in.
Or just all
Yeah,
of it.
just rip it all in.
Thank you.
Steven Song, just a
Lost our clock.
spectacular player to say the least. About
Again,
$11
the
million
beautiful
in career live
Yeah,
tournament
it is.
earnings.
Back there.
And we can see the time, you know.
You see the time.
His
4:21.
resume just so impressive no matter what
Oh,
year you
fuck.
look at. He won 2 tournaments in
Well,
Jeju,
I
South
don't know.
Korea
But we can see the
in
actual.
the span of
time.
about
We don't
4
get the game
days.
clock, but we get the-
Yeah, we get the real time.
Second and
some
third in
would say
Florida
that's
within a
more
couple
important.
weeks.
There he comes.
Okay.
But he's a real estate guy, not really a poker player, right?
Yeah, I
Jack's
remember.
Realty.
I remember interviewing him. I believe he won a 1K at the WSOP, and afterwards he was talking about how the real estate stuff is largely because of his parents, and specifically his dad, who said, listen, you've come into this money now, let's do something smart with it, so in the future, should things go bad, variance bite you in the ass, whatever it may be, you at least have this stuff working for you on the side. So yeah, Steven Song invested into the real estate world and just trying to preserve those winnings, although, you know, with the way that he wins, I'm not
Yeah,
sure he
he's
needs
fine.
it.
You're right.
It's
Whatever.
like
That's
every
a good
year.
enough investment.
I mean, EPT Barcelona main event win. He won the WPT Prime Championship. You know, I mean, it's just every year. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go. I got to go win $1 million somewhere. I'll just go
that's
do it.
What he does.
Thanks.
He had a deep run in the main event himself recently.
It was last year he was chip leader going into day 6, maybe.
Yeah, I want to say day 6 or day 7. He was chip leader, but had a very strong finish.
Finished 57th last year. Kings and 6s for Spencer.
Still opting to just play a little bit of controlled style here with this hand. Your kicker is just absolutely dust on this board. Coleman could probably have some 6s.
Check once more, river, jack.
$350.
At 350.
This Champlin's 4th PGT cash of the year. Won a 5K PGT kickoff event in January. Last September won the opening event here at the Poker Masters. Octopi Poker is the next generation study system for everyone, whether you're a casual player or whether you're Steven Chidwick. It's fun to use, affordable, and full of features. Head to octopipoker.ai right now. Check it out. For a limited time, to celebrate Octopi's 2-year anniversary, use the promo code MASTERS for 20% off an annual plan. That's now through October the 2nd at octopipoker.ai. And that is true about Chidwick, by the way. Really does use the program. He's the trainer. He's in the Discord. It's great.
We've yet to see him at this year's Poker Masters, but you know, Triton, of course. And then I'm assuming we'll get him maybe towards the bigger buy-in stuff. I think he won a tournament out there, too.
Yeah, the one that Chrissy final tabled, right?
Well, she made it back. So
Yeah.
I don't know where Stevie is.
Great point. He won the 200K short deck for
Oh, we're
about
still playing
3.5
short deck?
million. Yeah, that's still a thing. And then finished second in the 125K. That's the one that Kristen finished third and chopped it with Sir Watts.
You remember when short deck was going to be the
Yeah,
the new one,
never
the new
ever.
game?
Is he staying at your place?
No, his brother has a place here.
Ah, okay. I saw in the story that you guys were.
Oh yeah, he was just hanging out at my apartment.
Players talking about
Andrews
Andrew
stick
Moreno.
together.
And shout out to his brother, Johnny Moreno, aka Johnny
Johnny
Vibes.
Vibes.
You guys didn't really overlap in LA with Cash, right?
No.
Because you were playing like East Coast Cash when he was playing.
Well, no, we overlapped briefly in 2012 to 13, 14 in Ocean's 11.
Oh, you did? Okay.
That's when I first played with him. And his brother.
All in.
All in.
Before his brother was Johnny Vibes.
Yeah, sure. Johnny Vibes. Yeah, I like them both. They look nice.
Yeah, Moreno used to be real plugged into the cash game scene,
Yeah.
right? And
He used to,
over the last few years, dove into tournaments.
Maybe.
yeah, he used to really mainly play cash.
Probably like Queens.
When I first became friends with him, maybe he was playing 2-5,
Didn't want to
and
see an
then,
over.
you know, rose up from there.
Ended it.
Post problem
Ended
Mitch?
it right
No,
there.
thank you.
And then he really got into tournaments, and now he doesn't really play any cash. I mean, maybe dabbles a little bit here and there
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah, you're good.
I couldn't play any cash either nowadays. I just couldn't sit there and do it.
Yeah, I mean, kill me.
It's like a little much. Yeah.
Decapitate me.
Yeah,
in the-
decapitate. Shout out Global Poker.
Yeah. I used to only play cash too, and I was
Wow.
like, these tournament people, they're a bunch of idiots. They don't know what they're doing. Now I'm like, these cash people, I don't know what they're doing.
2 10s in the big blind for our chip leader.
10 seconds.
Halverson off about 20 bigs, a little more to start the hand, limping in with the ace-3. Just get put into so many tough spots.
I mean, he might just limp full. 1.4. Oh, okay.
I kind of like this with this kind of hand, the non-all-in 3-bet. It looks very strong. We can see that Andy has a real
Yeah, yeah.
hand here, but when Doug Lee is pretty short, when you have a pretty comfortable amount of separation between yourself and the shortest stacks, and then you can just get out of dodge when this comes. I mean, it's painful in the moment, but I like the play overall. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't hate it. The only reason I said he might just limp fold is because respect to
good.
the ICM. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Very good.
You didn't have to time bag.
But I don't hate that as well. You know Ostapchenko is going to be getting back, like 100%. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's annoying when you get it stuffed back in your face like
Right.
that, but
Should've just marked it.
You know,
Yeah, there we go.
he
Easy to
kind of
say
knows,
no.
you know. It's like one of those spots where if we could ever somehow tell, I would
was
bet
between
that
shove or-
Halverson's like first
No,
reaction was like,
no.
I should fold.
No.
But then he probably
Couldn't
thought in
do
his
shove.
head, no, this is Ostapchenko with the chip lead, and I have an
Yes.
ace.
Maybe.
1.4.
Fair.
Ambitious. Let's raise.
Only when it doesn't work.
Right, exactly.
10 seconds. 450.
Now the downside to a play like that, of course, is
Got one through.
when Andy doesn't have a hand, but he still
Most
rips it
likely
in your
have a better
face.
hand.
Because he's capable of doing just that. If he,
Most likely.
let's say he has the ace-4 off,
There's
Yeah.
a handful of hands.
he would
that
probably
would-
just stuff it.
I mean,
and
what's
he'd
he
feel
do with
sick.
king, queen?
You're right,
I
there,
mean,
those
like,
types of
and
hands.
If you
Yeah.
had the hand that
Then
we
you're
had
folding the
versus,
best hand,
Jack,
technically, but you know, you're
seven,
still kind of flipping, so it's
6.
Yeah.
not a
ace,
fun spot if you're Halverson.
Did you have that hand beat?
Jack, 7, 6, ace.
The monotone?
Oh.
Did you have your
Yeah.
hand beat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then you probably had a better hand than me.
Yeah, I had that hand beat. I would fold it to jam.
I imagine. If you said you got one through. If we're playing some gimmicky cash game, my hand will be in there.
We've noted this on previous broadcasts, but you saw Halverson look up. There is a screen in there in our Triangle Studio where these first couple final tables are hosted, and they do include the chip counts for each player. So you haven't heard any. Wait, okay, how much are you playing? How much do you have behind? Those stacks of 20.
Plays public cash.
Now, it's not the end-all be-all. You can't say, well, on the screen it said.
It does
Weak
it does have a
1.9.
disclaimer at the
Okay,
bottom.
good, good.
It says something like, PokerGo is not responsible for these chip counts.
Okay, yeah.
No, I was waiting for Jason.
Wait,
He was short, and so I was just dicking around until.
that was at Aria or?
No, I was at the Venetian.
Venetian.
still
sure.
in the-
Oh, right, they have 1-2
Yeah,
double.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard them announce it.
I got beat up there. Pressuring me.
I was just gambling.
I got owned by this old lady.
See, he's gonna,
Is this about
Colin?
the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think he's just gonna put this in.
Where he has that kind of a chip lead, especially with these 3 stacks behind. Where you can just go the grip and rip route and accumulate that way. Champlin with 2 4s. Side fold. Smooth sailing for Ostapchenko.
She heard you on the river or something?
No,
She was just wrecking you every hand?
yeah, no, she was, I guess, betting with. She only knew she had one board, and then it turned out she also had the top board. So she's like, I only got the bottom, and I was like, oh, cool, I get the top. And she's like, oh no, I actually.
Wait,
I scooped you. So I had to get out of here.
Maybe your hand on the top was just that bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
That's fair. So
My,
you're both
my read was right that I thought she was only playing the bottom board because she kept staring at it. But she like backdoored into something weird.
200.
As you know, we go to Houston a couple times a year, Champions Club. And that's the only time of the year I'll play cash with the good people down in Houston. And they do have double board bomb pots, of course, once every dealer change. I have never won a double board bomb pot. We've been going there for 3 years. Play cash probably 8 hours per trip. Never won one. Not one. Just a terrible player at them. I don't understand anything that's going on.
Well, you just got to be good at making the nuts, I think.
I guess. Yeah.
10 seconds.
Number 1 and number 2 on the leaderboard go at it in this spot. Queen 5-4.
200.
Coleman does have a little bit of this. Probably enough to continue for one straight year.
10 seconds.
Jack on the turn.
Sure.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Definitely no spoilers there, because I could win it.
300. Seconds.
Coleman check calls. Number 9.
Check. Check.
Fine.
Andy loves hearing that. Coleman furious. I mean, Andy's one of those guys who will frustrate you. You've played with him. I've played with him. Coleman's probably played with him more. He's just all over it. He's super aggressive, and perhaps one of those opponents you say to yourself, like, I can just never figure this guy out, or I can never beat him, or he always has it, etc., etc.
Yeah, I totally agree. And he's also got a style that is really his own. He does
Yeah,
a lot of different
great point.
things at different times. You know, when I played with him at Venetian, his opens were anywhere from the minimum to 4.5x. It was very, very tricky and very hard to figure out when you're playing in a limited sample size of one day with a player. So he's got all the tricks. And when he got 12 million in chips, I mean, you can just kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're the puppeteer at this table.
10 seconds.
Champlin will pass on King 10 suited. Dougley will quickly fold Queen 8. He's down to 10 bigs. Play PokerGO. Let me try that again. In 3, 2. Play PokerGO is the home of free online poker. It is also where you can win a dream seat to play in the PGT Championship, that $1 million free roll. You download the free Play PokerGO app, or just go to playpokergo.com. Create an account, play one single hand to get automatically entered for a chance to win a dream seat into the PGT Championship. Now, if you already have an account, just play another hand. You're good. I'm sure Donnie's on Play PokerGO right now.
I am.
Speak like he always is.
I am on there. And the reason why I'm on there is because I'm checking the schedule, because we're supposed to have the Play PokerGO Masters starting today.
alongside. Let's go, bud.
So that should be in there at some point today in the lobby. It's a free-to-play series based on their gold currency. So I mean, that could be your free hand, right? You can just go in there and play the tournament series alongside watching every single day.
Premium for song in the form of the Ace-King suited. That just gets through.
This is probably going to be, I guess for lack of a better term, annoying for the players at the table, because
What a monster.
Dougley's the short stack, and he's gonna cockroach it. I mean, he's not like he's not gonna fire these chips in. He's gonna try and ladder up as he should, you know, in this spot.
But I was suited.
So, you know, if you're somebody else like Halverson, most notably, Champlin over there on 2 million, even Steven Song,
well, he wants us collide.
it might just be a little bit tricky to navigate, frustrating to navigate at times.
How big was it, Jim?
It wasn't that tiny, but it was small.
Sevens.
Right about.
Four, 3 trip fours for Halverson. Turn ace. Ostapchenko bets 150K. River, what we can see is a no good 7. Feels compelled to hunt for a little value. But here we can see he's run into it.
Do you ever just call if you're Halverson? I mean, it feels like too much of a hand. Yeah, I think you have to raise against Ostapchenko.
I think so too, getting called by worse enough.
$1 million.
There we go.
There's the raise to 1 million. Move Mitch up to about 2.4.
I got draw for hand too. 3 hands.
We play 3 hands?
I have
Yeah.
4 7.
No, we'll
My
see a
rag.
weird one.
Not playing.
That'll give Halverson some breathing room, which he'll love to have here.
That was a weird
Separates
one.
himself a little bit from Doug Lee.
Play is weird.
Pretty weird.
I think Andrew brings it out and then everyone.
He brings it out on me
Yeah.
every time we play. I play some shenanigans.
Yeah.
going on.
A high value raise, eh?
That would be sick.
You're a sick man.
Probably not that.
That'd be something I didn't have.
$400.
All in.
Lead jams the ace-7 off here.
1.375.
9 bigs. Winner.
That's in this level.
One more hand at this level. Still no eliminations through the first hour or so of play. KXVN says Andy O came second in the 25K WSOP event. If I recall correctly, you did recall correctly. That score good for a little more than $1.2 million. Best career score. He raises here with the King-6 suited. Champlin, ace-jack in the big.
Time to go.
All in.
All in. 10 seconds.
The jam and the win.
Yeah.
I got 100, 200, 200.
Lines go up.
Sounds like
1, 2, 2. So about 150 big blinds on the table.
Are they going to give us a full 15-minute break if we make it there? But
Hopefully.
15 minutes seems.
Oh.
Oh, you're a smoker. Okay, fair. Fair.
The players will
that's
get a break
certainly
after
one,
this
though.
level. We will not have one. We'll fast forward through that.
Not
via
everyone
the
wants one. Type
magic of
thing. I don't
technology.
care that much.
Yeah. I don't know. An extra 5 minutes is pretty long. So.
10 seconds.
2 million.
2 million.
Effective jam here from Halverson with the ace-king. Oh. Lucas down at 2 10s.
I know.
Yep.
Starting the hand with about 11 bigs.
We should see our first all-in clash here.
I believe so.
Raise.
Yep.
These 2 10s are too good for Jim Agate.
Not exactly.
Halverson, you can hear not thrilled, but obviously has to put it in, and here we go.
You said not exactly what you want?
Well, not exactly.
Racing,
What
good
the
luck,
snap
boys.
from
Good
Jim
luck,
isn't
boys.
exactly what I
Sure.
want. I'd prefer just get it through.
Almost 5
Or the
million in
side
the
call,
middle.
Or the side call from the big blind.
Or that.
Yeah. Or a side
I feel
call.
good. I feel good
yeah.
about it, though. I feel good about this one. You're due.
Ace 7-3. It's a bad start for Jim Agate.
Some mistakes.
Yeah, I think so.
He will need a 10 on the river, or his day is
2
done.
hours.
Crazier things have happened.
Yep.
Never over till it's over.
Ricard. Oh!
God.
That was a scary.
Oh, same
It is a 9. We say good game to Jim Agate. Absolute class act.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And hey, what a spin up from that satellite entry into $40,000.
An incredible return. I mean, in a lot of ways, you could look at it as a free roll. 560 to 40K. I mean,
Wow.
you're not going to be able to get into a PGT event for much cheaper than 560. And Jim Agate pulled that off and pulled off quite a big cash there.
Hope we see him in event number 2, that 5K kicking off in the studio as we take a look at the chip counts
He even
presented
said
by
yes.
Global Poker.
You said yesterday, you said nueve. Okay.
Moves Halverson into 3rd.
That one was
Song,
wild.
Champlin, and Lee the shorter stacks now.
Well, you need it on the river, right?
Still a comfortable
Yeah, I
chip
called
lead
for the 9.
Andrew
The
Ostapchenko.
9 against Spencer.
Still ringing in my head. wave
Douglas gets a
I
ladder.
didn't even see it. I thought you won.
That was a big.
Like
That was
nobody
a big
said
card.
anything.
It's like 20, 24 bigs each.
Yeah. Game's done.
Man, it's special.
$2 million.
2 million.
Coleman gonna take that max pressure route. Lee folding the king deuce suited. Lee down to about 6.5 bigs.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he survives one more pay jump. Douglas.
Wow. You said earlier he'd cockroach it.
I mean, he's going to fight.
That next pay jump's worth 11K.
It's running good.
Oh, man.
I like that exchange.
500.
Just be careful what you wish for. Defense or no defense.
Ace, king, jack with 1 club. 2 pair for the chip leader.
$600.
A little less than half pot.
Maybe one we see Halverson continue normally, but here, I mean, it gets dicey when you got Douglas over there so short. You know Ostapchenko's going to put a lot of pressure on you. You know Ostapchenko can also just smash the swap, raising from under the gun. So, and you hear Halverson there say, I wanted to so bad. Backdoor clubs, got the gutter to Broadway.
300 grand.
I mean, heck, you could just have the best hand. If he's got the 8-9
Almost
suited,
more
the
if I turn my
8-7
ball.
suited.
Maybe it could have made you
I know. I wanted to really bad.
1.2 mil.
I wanted to really bad.
Ostapchenko had 4 career tournament titles
Just felt
going
like it was
into
coming
this
in.
year. And in 2025, he has 4 tournament
Well, that
titles.
lets you off the hook.
We think about that
Just
second place
a
finish
call,
at the 25K.
you know,
He
that-
won
I can't
the
really
5K at
call
the end of the series.
No, I'm saying like
more
when
than
he just called.
600,000.
Then it's like, fuck.
Fuck.
Him winning that 5K at the end of the series allowed him to cash in 25K fantasy
Release
as
Unbelievable.
well.
4-0 or whatever I took.
Doug
There
Lee
goes
all
Doug.
up The 7s,
Oh.
and Mitch Halverson is 2/8. That pay jump looks troublesome to acquire for Lee.
I need a double.
10 seconds.
Call.
Call.
Yeah, Halverson gonna want to just.
Oh, my.
Oh my! Jeez. I mean, I was gonna say Halverson gonna want to just call because you know if Ostapchenko comes over the top, it can allow him to get away, which is likely what's gonna happen here.
I'll call just in case. Just in case what? Just in case this.
I mean, this is sick because. I mean, Ostapchenko. There is a world where he doesn't have to have the kings, queens, aces of the world, like, because he can see some dead money from Halverson. He can be like, you know what? Okay, I got a king, queen. Like, if you're gonna put your money in, okay, but like maybe I just blast it in and try and get heads up against Doug Lee.
Time extension.
On.
All in.
There's the jam.
I mean, you just hate this if you're Halverson. I think he's gonna end on fold, but I mean, you just absolutely hate it.
10 seconds.
We'll use the time extension for an additional 30 seconds to act.
Full.
There's the fold. Well, the good news for Lee is that he could acquire the triple
Oh,
up.
that's 7 hearts.
That is
Bad
true.
news is he's way behind.
8-8.
Oh, you had 8-8. Wow.
Lee needing some help.
The 8-8 does affect Lee in terms of
Yeah.
possible straights that he could make here. So
It's Jack 5, nothing doing for Lee. We can see that 1-7 is already in the muck, meaning there's only 1-7 left in the deck for Lee to survive. Can he find it? He cannot. Say good game to Doug Lee.
You guys-
Eliminated at the hands of our chip leader, out in 6 for $49,000. Just another remarkable story. Satellite winner to this.
And folded.
Even more remarkable when you consider he finished in third last week at the PGT Venetian Las
That's- I think,
Vegas
like,
Classic.
90% of people would just
$169,000 between the two finishes. Last week at Venetian, 120 for third.
going to.
Here, the 49
know,
that
you
Jeff
know,
mentioned
And then I just
for a sixth place finish.
thought otherwise.
Doug Lee's
I'm like,
spinning,
Andrew's
man.
not
He-
gonna go wider
Are there
than
any more satellites out there for him to
He's
play?
just gonna jump right into
When I
one.
think of Andrew, I definitely think of like nice and narrow.
Not narrow, but like in that spot, he's not gonna like look down at 2-5s and shove.
No, of course not. But you might look at ace queen.
Our
of
leaderboard
course.
brought to you by
Overs,
Global
yeah, but-
Poker, 5 left. Song and Champlin around
you
12
might-
bigs.
Once I call at
You
that
might
point, I'm
peel
willing.
king queen
I think
suited.
If you call it, you gotta fold. I would just shove personally.
What if you just like king jack suited?
I know.
These three.
As soon as I called, I started thinking to myself,
Well,
like,
no,
I
you
really,
did
I really
great, man.
shouldn't have done this. But
You did fucking great.
once I did it, and I'm there.
And me and
I-
Coles are
I don't
saying we
know,
would have
it's
shoved because it
probably
would have
alright.
made
I
us
think so
another
too.
15K, but
I mean, shove is the play. But
the wrong move at the right time. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's the right move.
400.
It was the right move.
I just felt that I was right.
And now ace jack suited on the button.
1.7.
10 seconds. 1.7.
Goes with that one.
That's right, right? You 3.1?
How much would you have called?
2 million. Maybe not. Maybe less.
1.7.
1.7.
1.8. 1.8.
Yeah, that's right. That's the inflection point.
5 players left, all guaranteed $60,000. 15K is the pay jump from 5th to 4th. Deuces into the muck for Coleman. I mean, it's an obligatory comment that you have to make when you're replacing Brent Hanks.
I mean, you should never put deuces in the muck.
There we go.
I love deuces, though. I really do. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like I flop a lot of sets.
All
Are we have a break in 27 minutes?
Yeah.
I had quad deuces and like a Borgata
I mean, if our break
Main
doesn't align
Quads.
with that
quads
break,
against Mike Dentali, and I thought two
Yeah,
things, like
15.
one after the hand, Mike's gonna kill
yeah,
me,
whatever.
but Brent's gonna be
Well,
so pumped.
unless, if you want to, Mitch, it doesn't matter. Like,
Can we just like anticipate 10 if I'm like?
yeah, I
under
mean, we're not
over?
going to start without you.
Okay,
Yeah, if you're
that's
just
fine.
chilling
We'll plan
outside,
on
we'll
10 and,
obviously
like,
wait for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it should be no more.
Yeah, I mean, we could just do one when everyone's back, but
Sure.
I feel like we don't need the.
I won't be. It won't be 15. Like.
Yeah, doesn't seem that necessary. You didn't make it to Borgata for that 10K, right? You were too late.
No, I busted day 2 of the Venetian 3K, then took a flight that night.
That's fucking insane. That's right. Yeah, you played the Venetian 3K first, and then that's crazy.
Wasn't that great of a field, and the prize pool was for structure.
Yeah,
obviously.
but it's kind of better for regs, I guess. But it's just, it's gimmicky. But that's insane that you did that. That's fucking
I thought
wild.
there'd be an overlay, but
No, I don't think it was ever gonna overlay though. There's no way. I mean, even if it was close, they probably just send in a bunch of cash guys.
400.
Like do some dumb promo. Be like, he's played a bunch of 1-2. Get a free seat.
Ace Jack for
have they done
Coleman.
that there?
I'm sure they, like, I don't think they ever overlay, but I'm sure if they were gonna overlay, why not, right?
Yes.
Like,
10 seconds.
if they really want to finesse it, they could be like 80% free roll, because they're putting the money up anyways. Maybe they can get some back,
Supposedly, yeah.
or maybe not even 80. Just do like 50 or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
Just calls. We see a flop of 10-5-3 with 2 diamonds.
2.
Ace half flush draw for Andrew. Checks back and turns the goods. Coleman, the jack of diamonds in hand.
Coleman for sure aware at this point, seeing Ostapchenko check back a couple of hands that maybe he thought he might bet, the top pairs.
10 seconds.
Check back 2 pair against Coleman earlier, so
2.
not that Coleman is necessarily going to bet, but he might check call here thinking, I have 2 overs to a 10. I have
800.
that jack of diamonds. I do have an ace as well in my hand. If Ostapchenko was checking back a hand like, a 10-9, a 10-8, something like that. So
Time extension.
Does find the fold. Perhaps
Hates
a
it.
frustrating one in the moment, but we'll be thrilled to see that fold is absolutely correct. More than half the chips in play for Ostapchenko. Coleman's still in second, despite not really being able to get anything going here today. Appreciate y'all joining us here for our coverage of the Poker Masters, which has really just begun. Final tables for you every step of the way. Take a day off on Sunday. Let you enjoy the NFL and Ryder Cup. But other
1.5
than that,
million.
we're going every day. Song going with the Ace Jack.
All in.
All in.
Oh, Song looks down at the goods, and here we go.
Classic.
Classic flip
I think it's
indeed.
fun.
You're almost disappointed if you're Song when you snap it off and just see that you're a flip.
2.735.
Free pay?
Yeah.
Free pay. Steven, how are you going to counter that? You just stand up.
I'll just grab the chips, I guess.
Queen 9-7. Song needing an ace or a king. Backdoor
jack.
straight draw there as well.
Pairing the board is like a little unfair.
Blank on the turn. 6 outs for Steven Song.
I don't know. Maybe it's my time to be in the 5K. The other 5K.
The other 5K. Are we sending him off to event number 2? No, we are not, as the king rolls off on the river for Steven Song. He's back up to almost 5.7 million.
How'd you know?
And now Song is certainly going to be
Only the
a
ones that
force to be
matter.
reckoned with here. I'm
Day
sure all the
ones,
players
oh,
would
man.
love to see him
Those are
exit
dead
in
no.
5th place there, but
Luckily, day ones don't mean
Yeah, exactly. Just the ones that matter. Also, if I had sold for this, then I might lose.
then you're
But, you know what? I got all my stuff. Catering good. Sorry, Spence.
Good, man.
Sorry, Spence, as Champlin misses out on that pay jump, which would have come with the Song's elimination. Champlin now the goods though. All in and a call. And he is in fantastic shape to get up to about 3.5 million. Starting to chop the chip leader down.
1.625.
Eight, 5, 3. Backdoor straight draws do emerge. Looking pretty good for Champlin. Turn is the king of clubs, looking very, very, very good for Champlin. He's up to 3.55 million. Looking to win back-to-back opening events at the Poker Masters.
still almost 11 million in the stack of Ostapchenko, so of course very healthy, but you know, probably would have wished he won one, if not both of
just
those.
give me
you know.
one.
Just take one.
You always got to make it hard, you know? Can't be too easy.
Nah, not at the Masters. We can't
Mitch
just
has
have
to
the
like
chip
not
leader
go broke with
close.
eights, which is insane.
I punished myself for the first Ostapchenko hand. I shouldn't,
Fair, yeah.
shouldn't have even
No.
been in the spot.
The 1.4 mil.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah, you probably get it on like 1 to 1.
1.25 or 1.3.
Yeah, probably not even.
That's interesting. Size down a little bit
I
as
leave
long as it's
myself
the
an amount where I was
not
like
only-
tied with the bottom three.
That was a fuck situation for so long for us.
Yeah.
Everyone had like 10 to 14 big.
I thought for sure I was getting that through though.
Well, you know this is one of my favorites, one of our favorites, I should say. As True Classic and PokerGo are giving 15 players, 15, a $5,000 package to compete in a signature end-of-the-year event here at the studio. Just go to trueclassictees.com/TCPokerGo or scan the QR code on your screen to enter. trueclassictees.com/TCPokerGo. Tell us your story, your poker journey, and take your shot. That's 15 individual $5,000 packages up for grabs. And then we'll see you right here in December. Where are you guys in the chat watching us from? We know we have a worldwide and international audience. We appreciate all of you checking in with us. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, share it with your friends, and let us know in the chat where you are watching us from. This isn't quite where you're from, but Chen says, Jeff, have you cashed in a PokerGo event? Well, how would you qualify that? PGT? Yes.
Yes.
Last week.
Yeah.
Don't mean to brag. PokerGo Studio? Ofer. What about you, Donnie?
WSB main event, does that count?
PGT?
PGT,
Check mark, yep.
it is PGT.
PokerGo Studio?
I've cashed in the PokerGo Studio, but it never a PGT event.
No, it counts. What was it?
The NFT Invitational
There we
that
go.
we had when I got nit rolled at the final table, the first hand of the final table. Gentleman with queens. I had eights. And then I cashed in one of the One Step Closer Foundation's charity poker
nice.
tournaments.
Oh, on the board twice at the studio. You're watching us from Chicago, from Michigan, from the UK, St. Augustine, Florida. Nice. Vegas, yeah. Charlotte, North Carolina, the ATL.
Well, the ATL, what the hell happened to your Falcons yesterday?
Oh, my God. Donnie's survivor
MGH,
pick
buddy.
goes up in flames.
I mean, if you basically score 0.
Nothing.
Yeah, they scored 0, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the Panthers, you should be relegated. Not even to the CFL. I'm just going to say NFL Europe. Just send them over there.
We'll bring back NFL
Put them in
Europe just to
Germany or
host the
something.
Falcons,
Yeah, just let's go. This is ridiculous.
Oh, that was outrageously awful. Penix did not look terrific. Sam's checking in from Bozeman, Montana. Blue from Toronto. Mario checking us out from the office in Argentina. Nice. Maxwell playing a WSOP circuit event while watching right now. Where's the circuit at right now, Maxwell? Or Donnie, you might know.
I don't know. They might be in 3 places right now,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Circuit's all over. Tony, my shower. Hey, appreciate. You know, you kind of set the iPad up or the phone up. Some shower entertainment. Sports cards, Pokemon, and Faith. Watching from Maine, my brother, Spencer Champlin, who is #1 on Maine's all-time money list.
Where in Maine, sir?
Andrew Hudson from Romania. Dennis Hall, Michigan. MGH, more on coaching staff. The Falcons.
10 seconds.
Song Ace Jack.
Could be a fun one here. 2 of the most creative players in all of poker.
Ace Queen Deuce with 2 diamonds. Leads to a couple backdoor draws for the chip leader and top pair for Song.
600.
600.
Ostapchenko not going to slow down on a board that, you know, can favor him quite a bit as the raiser from the small blind.
Turn is a 5. Wheel draw arrives for Ostapchenko. 1 million.
Black coffee in the pano.
Song calls once more. 5 million in the middle, Song 3.5 million behind. River 9 of hearts. I did wonder if that river was a diamond, if Song would have faced a jam. I mean, Ostapchenko, you never know. He still might just rip it in there. Take the max pressure around.
Bottle, the glass bottle. Thank you.
Could certainly see him unloading the clip at times here. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, we can see the cards, but it does feel like Song is just allowing him to blast it off, and he's going to pick him off.
Song calls on the turn. The alarm bells start to really ring inside the head of Ostapchenko. Just perhaps some of the benefit. You don't need to go big on the turn.
10 seconds.
He's got a pretty defined range by the time he calls really any size.
Time extension. Time extension.
2.5.
Song does look for some value.
Did I go over? That's fine.
You got a lot of hands down there.
And with
Gotta
that,
stop bluffing so much.
we have a new chip leader for the first time today, and it's Steven Song.
Quite a turn of events there, even though the pot didn't go to showdown.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Song does enough, and that's really going to change the dynamics of things here. You know, Song has direct position on Ostapchenko. We know Song loves to get after it. One of the most aggressive players in tournament poker, so this could be some fun.
I wanted a diamond river.
You wanted a diamond. Or you needed one.
Either way.
You hear him say, wanted to see the diamond arrive on the river. Ace 5 off.
10 seconds.
A little more than 15 bigs for Champlin.
On.
Good enough here to put it in. Chip leader opening, or sorry, second in chips opening on the button. It's going to be plenty wide there.
Tony says, thanks for the shout out. You got a thumbs up. Donnie, sometimes you just got to speak to the people watching us in the shower.
Yeah, I mean, we need more thumbs up. We haven't even hit 100 likes on the
Yeah,
YouTube
that's-
video, so let's go, people. Let's make it happen.
Ramp it up.
It's the little thumbs up icon right below the video. It takes all of half a second to press it.
Let me show you, we do last call for salt maybe here soon, so if you guys want to need some salt.
400.
Champlin ace-9 suited on the button. Mitch with the king-8 suited in the big. Will defend. And we'll flop trip kings. Second time flopping trips today. Champlin betting small on the flop. Halverson will check raise here. Now, important to note that he doesn't only check raise when he flops the goods. This is part of a range of hands that he would check raise with.
Champlin can't do much there, just
Right.
forced to give it up.
Heads will roll in Global Poker's Hydra tournament. With this offer, your first decapitation is free. For 50 bucks, you get 250,000 gold coins, you get 50 free sweeps coins, and you get a sweeps coin Hydra satellite entry. You play smart, you could be staring down the 150,000 sweeps coin guaranteed final. Don't wait, use the code PokerMasters50, PokerMasters50 before October 2nd at globalpoker.com. Terms and conditions apply.
I feel like David Coleman needs to get active.
Yeah.
He's been a little quiet over there. Not that he needs to, but I'd like to see it.
1.4.
1.4.
The 3-bet here with the king-9 suited at 1.4 after Song opened with ace-jack. Somebody fall?
Sounds like it.
It was Coleman getting active, doing some stretching. Went down.
Cool.
Song calls, 3.1 million in the middle.
You don't love it, you don't hate it, but you have too much of a hand right now. You get to play position against Ostapchenko. All things considered, you know, you're relatively deep.
8-4-3, 2 diamonds, doesn't connect too well with either hand.
800.
800.
See the lead for 800,000. Still a bit too much for Song as he will continue.
I mean, Song is just
too much hand, I
too
should
good.
say.
It's just, even in these spots where you feel like you're just kind of flying blind, you know, he's able to navigate it correctly. Drawn out here on the turn, yes, but was good until that point.
Check, check. River, another 8. 4.7 million in the middle, as you see in the bottom right corner of your screen.
I would think Ostapchenko would feel pretty good about his hand now. And I also think he's always someone who's going to lean to try and find value bets more often than
3
not.
million.
3 million.
And there it is, a nice hefty one, 3 mil.
Back, and then you can keep the spot. 15 back.
This is a difficult spot if you're stalling against a very capable player, but he does find the fold. Can't get too, I guess, out of line at final table. He gets the glance back and just kind of thinks, uh-oh.
Maybe flop. You really turn it? Like it did? No.
He did actually.
Ace 8-0.
Yes, it is. This is
Ostapchenko reacquires the chip lead.
Seems sus, but doesn't do much.
Halverson Jack 10 on the button. $400. Seconds.
1.3.
1.3.
Song, that big little combo. Putting it to work. The King 3 offsuit. Nicely done.
This is last hand.
Yeah, last week was last.
I almost clicked the prey, but it was like just too good, I feel like. Definitely would have worked.
Oh, if you.
Clicked it prey.
Oh yeah, I would have folded.
Fuck. Look at Ace 8-0. Or something stupider.
King 6-0.
3 mil feels greedy with that. You really had it by the river?
Did a bad.
I don't even know what the fuck you could have.
I guess a bad king.
I guess. Seems kind of greedy.
400.
You have no kings though.
Not.
Champlin the Ace Jack suited.
It's hard for me to, but
15
yeah.
bigs.
Thanks.
10 seconds.
All in.
All in.
How much is it?
Andy will think about this one. I mean, note the last hand. Not that Ostapchenko has seen that, but we, I think, all know by now that Champlin capable of shoving worse, like the Ace-5 offsuits of the world that he did in this exact scenario.
3 million and the call. 25.
Shoving hands like that, the Ace-7 doesn't look too bad. Unfortunately, though, he can also be shoving hands like this.
Damn.
The
You get a
Ace
lot of
Jack.
hands on the big blind.
And that will get through. That will send them off to break. We will only break for 30 seconds, and then we're back with more coverage here at the 2025 Poker Masters.
Want to play online poker for free? With PokerGO, you get the thrill of authentic poker anytime, anywhere. From quick casual games to action-packed tournaments, PokerGO lets you compete against real players around the globe, all for free. No bots, no gimmicks, just pure poker fun. Hone your skills and enjoy the poker experience you love. Explore PokerGO on web, iOS, and Android. Deal yourself in now.
Welcome back to the PokerGO studio. The Poker Masters Showcase.
I'm the button, yeah.
The Poker Masters
Yeah,
$1
sure.
million showcase to kick off this high roller series. Jeff Platt alongside Donnie Peters in the broadcast booth. We are down to 5 players remaining. All 5 guaranteed $60,000. 15K pay jump from 5th to 4th. Song with 2 10s on the button. A back and forth battle with him and Ostapchenko. Just calls here with the 10s.
Heads up.
King, Jack 5, 1 heart.
Check.
Open ender, 3 to the royal. And a check to kick things off.
Check.
Turn 7 of spades.
$800.
800,000.
The lead here is for 800K. And Song will have to just muck the 2 10s. A little smirk from Andy as he gets another one through, as he gets back over the 10 million at chip mark. His first career Poker Masters cash, hopes to turn it into a Poker Masters victory, which would be worth $270,000.
I would have 4-bet that one.
4-bet shoved? And I'd probably win. Well, actually, maybe not if you hit anything. You would have 4-bet shoved comfortably. And one to be called?
Can't answer that. Too much information.
Would have been uncomfortable if you 4-bet jammed that one. Blinds at 125K, 250K with a 250K big blind ante.
1.8.
Champlin gonna go with the ace 10, and Coleman looks down at the aces. Donnie said he wanted Coleman to be more active. This will do the trick.
10 seconds.
Champlin perhaps leaves himself room
Time extension.
in case both Coleman and Halverson pick up hands.
All in.
All in.
And in this scenario, we just get the chips in and Champlin will see the bad news. Takes the sunglasses off to confirm. Shades go back on when he saw it was indeed the birds. 7.7 million in the middle.
Dan got the suits.
I had some blockers.
Oh, damn.
I don't think what the fuck I even had.
King
Can't
10.
remember what I had. No, I don't think I had it. No.
Oh,
Wow,
King
you
Jack
just went
deuce.
straight.
You don't have any queens?
Outs open up for Champlin.
You had a queen in it, right?
King 10.
Queens are live.
There's a lot of queens left.
I don't think I had a queen.
Every queen is left.
Yeah, two Gus cards.
Turn though is an ace.
It's going to be a viral hand.
Champlin will need one of those queens. And does not find one of those queens on the river. Last year he won the opening event. This year finishing in 5th in that showcase, and that 5th place finish is worth $60,000. Expect to see Champlin for at least the first few events of the 2025 Poker Masters. Donnie, you wanted Coleman to get active? He looks down at 2 aces. That's one way to do it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just the best hand in the deck. A regular
Yeah,
nut
just
peddler
big.
over here, just. It is my pleasure to see that we have passed 100 likes on the YouTube video, but let's try and get to 200 people. Let's keep this thing going. We got 4 players left in the Poker Masters $1 Million Showcase. Come on, let's go. Song finds a nice looking ace-5 of spades.
10 seconds.
Pass 75. That's a nice hand to see. There he goes 1.8.
Optimal flop, but yeah.
Can't complain. Yeah, I guess you could flop him stone dead, but
It's pretty far below average, I'd say.
yeah. The fact that he has immediate outs.
It's not an enjoyable sweat.
Cool. Check. That's it. $600,000.
Cole, does your clock or your watch work?
Yeah.
Regular time? What time is it?
Does your watch work?
How dare
What?
you question my watch?
Right.
I don't know. Mine doesn't. This is just
Why
my
do you
go.
have to wind it up?
I know. I just
You
never
could
do.
set it
151.
to the actual time, Stephen. It's not.
Mine always just like freezes or something.
You know, there's a Rolex shop around the corner. You can go like have a look at it.
I
You
don't.
can do it on break.
If I ever,
You're too
usually
rich.
If I, wanna
I mean,
know
this
what
is.
time it is. I'll look at my phone. you know.
Wear a watch doesn't work.
Not only is he wearing a watch that doesn't work, he's wearing a Rolex that doesn't work. I mean, come on.
Out of
You-
all the watches to have, where you're just like, not sure what time it is.
Yeah, I mean, if the
Means you got
watch doesn't
this.
work, the watch doesn't work. I get it.
Right, that's
If
different.
the watch probably costs
Otherwise, I won't
10K, I mean, maybe go get it checked out. I don't know. I mean, call me crazy, but I mean, these guys.
Yeah, you brought yours to Barcelona. You didn't wear it at Barcelona though. Yeah.
Shouldn't have brought it, but
I mean, it's yeah.
I went to Italy before that, but yeah. Next time I'm not bringing anything.
No reason.
Yeah.
Okay. They want to know if you want to use this box instead of this box. It's up to your decision.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you can use box 6.
Everyone can move over a little, I guess, if Andrew wants to.
Can
move.
Andrew move, use whatever that is, the next one?
Can you use this box then? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You want to? Whatever.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really
Get a better look at you.
Some better reads. Shit.
Final four assured of $75,000.
Really the lost
45K
gifts,
pay jump from fourth to
Sorry,
third.
guys.
And, that's pretty significant in a 5K buy-in tournament.
Okay.
Seconds.
550.
It would be kind of fitting if David Coleman finished second. Given the recent
Go
run
along with
he's
all
been-
the seconds.
been on. Ace Jack in the small for Halverson.
Works it in and wins.
Besides Cole's, has anyone had aces yet?
Yep.
No?
Once.
You had aces? Was it insignificant hand?
Yeah, everyone folded.
Sure, yeah, that's actually better. This one's getting weird.
I gotta raise and take it.
That's fun. You run
And
the
then
gut.
some guy shoved into me. Imagine that.
Haven't seen
That's the
that.
difference between. That's what makes people champions.
It actually just happened. I just had him. Like free hand into your big one.
I had 10 for
That's
all.
the one time.
Oh, that was your first. Yeah. Oh
time I
shit.
had aces.
Man, four-handed you had him in.
Right?
Brutal.
$2.1 million. It's $2.1 million.
Going with the ace-9 suited, winning. It's Halverson. As we remind you about Global Poker's Hydra tournament, where heads will roll. With this offer, your first decapitation is free for 50 bucks. Get 250,000 gold coins, get 50 free sweeps coins, and get a sweeps coin Hydra satellite entry. You play smart, and you could be staring down that 150,000 sweeps coin guaranteed final. Don't wait. Use the code PokerMasters50 before October 2nd at globalpoker.com. So before the end of the series, use that code PokerMasters50 at globalpoker.com. Terms and conditions apply.
I know why they use decapitation.
What is that?
So a Hydra, thanks to producer/editor Joseph letting me know. In mythology, a multi-headed, regenerating serpent-like monster. Which I had no idea that thing was called a Hydra, but it is. And then you got to cut off its heads, aka decapitate.
But the heads can come back?
Yeah. So I mean, you
How
just
do you
got
kill the Hydra?
You just got to keep decapitating the damn thing.
Long process.
I mean, that's kind of like a poker tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
You
A lot
bust
of
one
heads to
player and you're just like,
decapitate. Yeah,
man,
on to
these,
the next
they
one.
just
Yeah.
keep coming.
That's true. Very fitting.
I wonder if they're going to give you a Hydra trophy. You know, Global Poker always brings it with their trophies.
Great trophies.
Okay.
This is new.
Apparently, yeah. It's great.
So sick.
It's
Great
been
hand
spot
for
on
Andy.
every time, too.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's so
It really has. It's sick, yeah.
It's really, really nice to have.
Players raving about the chip count screen at the final table. Halverson, the deuces.
Sure. Okay. So the rest of the final tables are going to be over there, or? Okay.
There's the jam. Here's the call, and here we go. Mitch Halverson all in and at wrists. The two twos up against the two jacks. 9.5 million in the middle. Halverson can find a way. He's our chip leader.
Quack, quack.
Otherwise, we're down to 3.
Go Duff.
Ace 10-4.
Where'd you drop?
Backdoor wheel draw there also, but for now
Oh,
needs a deuce.
No wonder why you shoved.
Yeah, for the Ducks. He was rocking the Oregon gear earlier in the tournament.
I believe he's from Oregon.
And the turn is a deuce!
Go
the Duck
Ducks!
does arrive!
Point of your life career, this
It
tournament.
really might. Well, we say that and then there's still a river.
There is still a river. Stephen Song has astutely pointed out, and that river is a 6. And Halverson finds a way to take the chip lead.
The Ducks, baby. They never fail here inside the PokerGO studio. Just ask Brent Hanks.
Out of all the shows for him to miss.
Yeah, but if he's here, it never goes
True,
this way.
true,
You know,
true,
it never
true,
goes
true.
this way. The
There's
deuces
raise,
just
call,
lose.
check, bet.
Maybe
point.
he just straight up mucks the deuces for
Good
all we know,
point.
and Brent's all tilted about it.
Actually, probably check call, check, bet, and then you
I had a
decide.
feeling he was gonna hit it, dude.
4,575,000.
575.
That's too much.
You can't say you have the feeling after the
4.5.
fact.
What am I gonna do?
Kidding.
Call, check home.
Kidding.
I think that one's just like slam.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to stack him when the ace comes.
Yeah, you can.
Otherwise, he's gonna like fold by the river. You know, you gotta get your value.
3 times so far this tournament. Or under pair, over pair.
Wow,
That's what it takes to be a champion.
this really might be your time.
Once early.
Once early too.
One was like max late reg, like
Sure,
right.
yeah. Well, that was you. Is the
Clemen,
1B?
sixes to kings, 1B. Yeah. I mean, I fired 3, 1 the first day. And
2 the second, sure. Fired 3 also.
I think all were pretty standard though.
Alright.
The one yesterday though was that the late 9s was, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that one.
Yeah.
You didn't enjoy that one? Why? Were you out? You weren't involved, right?
I just wouldn't shove, is what I'm saying.
Oh, open 3-bet?
He like shoved 24, hijack cutoff.
Yeah.
Like 9 left.
Oh, I thought you were in the blinds.
Doug though, Doug is
I know.
so
I'm not
what?
saying it's outrageous.
No, I mean I should probably just threw it full.
Call too, but it's whatever.
I don't like call there, but maybe.
Surprised these guys aren't running these hands by us, but maybe we just something wrong with the text
Steve
message
would
or
not shove.
cell signal.
I wouldn't shove.
Well, no, I mean, they take their phones.
I would
That's the
call.
thing.
That's what it
You
is.
know?
Yeah. Good point. Good point. They
I
were
mean,
the
if,
text
once
us
we
for
see them when
thoughts.
this
Not
is
gonna
over
call.
on break,
Yeah,
you
then
know,
they'll bring it
they'll
up.
be hitting us up.
Nah.
I mean, you might get called by 8s, but it's just, you know,
I don't think you'll get called by 8.
I just think it's a lot.
Do you think you get called by 8?
He might.
I don't know, like, low, you said low jack cutoff?
I was like hijack cutoff.
Hijack
Pay
Hijack
attention,
cutoff,
Steven.
10 left, right?
God.
No, we're
11 left?
5-handed.
Yes, 10
Yeah.
left.
10 left.
Yeah.
5-handed. And you would just beat him in that pot.
You thought it was a pip wider?
Yeah. Maybe 2. Like, he was furious there for a second. Fold.
You see him do that like fake hilt shove versus me yesterday when I opened the button?
Yeah.
He said ace king off.
Yeah.
I thought he had me convinced it might have been nonsense.
Yeah, animated. he does some stuff.
Well,
That's
they're
kinda
talking about
why-
Doug Lee.
Yeah, obviously,
Lost a big pot yesterday, and then the next hand, Coleman opened ace 10 of diamonds on the button, and Lee just ripped in a pretty large amount from the small blind with ace king, and Coleman tanked for a while. It was like tilt shove. Eventually found the fold, but yeah.
Should just take 10s and probably call with him.
Turn 4 here. Blind versus blind. Ostapchenko limped in pre-song checked. And he check called Stevens 375k bet on the flop. Both fine with seeing a river here. That river though is a blank. Does mean Andy's ace high is the best ace high.
Yeah, somehow that 9's holding on.
Ace high.
Me too.
Yes, I 9 please.
Queen suited for Mitch. Oh, sorry, didn't know my mic was on. That's my bad with the edamame beans. They're good though. Okay, see ya.
It's okay. This isn't a CBS show, so we can
Oh, right.
we can do whatever we want.
Talking about when you had ace-10 suited?
I'm sorry?
You had ace-10 of diamonds and you had ace-king? Yeah, yeah. And you were never going to
Did you
call.
see
though.
that?
I saw it, but
I mean,
you were never going to call. But I understand.
I don't know him that well.
Yeah, I understand why you thought about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think about it too, but it's just so hard.
I would have
like,
called ace-jack suited for sure.
For sure?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought he was steamed. I don't know. He had me convinced.
I
played it well.
mean, maybe.
Whatever we have to tell ourselves to do what we did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it would have been a good call. I'm just saying what I would have done.
You would have called ace-jack suited?
Yeah, I would have.
Just like
I mean, he
spots, I would
wanted
kinda
to
do
call
it
ace
without
10
that.
suited.
Right.
Like,
Justified putting it in.
Right.
it's one of those spots where I can understand Coleman. Like, it was
Absolutely.
such like a weird play, and after he just lost the hand, you're just like, is this guy just blasting it off right now?
How many times do we see the recreational tilt play in the form of like just some ridiculous jam?
Yeah, like the guy just looks down at like king jack suited, and he's just like, oh, I'm
yeah,
all
whatever,
in.
all in. Respect to Coleman for being honest too. With some players, they see the ace king and they're like, yeah, I would have folded ace queen there.
Yeah.
Coleman's like, yeah, ace 10, ace jack for sure. Halverson check calls.
Yeah, understandable. Board pairs on the turn. Pretty static card overall. You have enough to continue, especially after it goes check on the flop. But just runs bad on the river.
And that river is a beauty for Steven Song as the straight rolls off.
Seconds.
1.4.
I mean, not the easiest spot here for Halverson. You know, Song is obviously very capable. He has that 6, which, I mean, not that Song necessarily has a straight here with a 6, but I mean, you kind of also never know with these players. The spade coming in, though, the 7 of spades specifically, probably is what ultimately saves Halverson from committing. Yeah, he does fold. Didn't really look like he wanted to fold, but he folds anyway.
And look at those stacks on the top of your screen. Look at how close it is between our final four.
Yeah, we began the day with Ostapchenko and Coleman really separating themselves. It was those two, and then it was kind of the other 5. And now it's really all 4, just right there. I mean, one pot, one way or the other. Ostapchenko is the chip leader, or Song is the chip leader. You know, there's only, what, fewer than 10 big blinds separating those 2 stacks from Halverson and Coleman up at the top.
And Coleman has ace 10.
Seconds.
500,000.
funniest was that Queen's hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done. I feel like there's a lot of aces though.
Yeah. Price was quite good, and he could have.
Yeah, the price is pretty good.
I was
You're
less
like
convinced that he'd
3 to
shove
1.
ace-x than he would shove every flush draw, though.
Yeah, but there's more ace-x than flush draws, obviously. But your price is good, so.
Well, I didn't get ace-7 off, so I didn't.
Well, no, but just in general, right? Like,
Sure.
there's a whole grid of suited. It's hard to have like that many flush draws.
Yeah.
And you had the queen of spades. I mean, it makes a difference. And more outs when you're behind.
10 seconds.
500,000.
Did you see that one yesterday?
No.
It was a raise from, I think, Steven Song, maybe somebody else, but then Chin Zhao flatted a7 off.
1.8.
Coleman found queens in either the small blind or the big blind, 3-bet. Original raiser got out of the way. Chin Zhao called with a7 off. It came ace, 10, whatever, deuce or 3 or something, but 2 spades. Coleman had the queen of spades. He bet like 25% or 20% pot, and Zhao ripped it in. And Coleman tanked for a long time and eventually called it off and went spade, spade.
Whoa. Nicely done by Song here with ace-3 off.
Yeah, there was many backdoor flushes made yesterday that resulted in big
Yeah, I
pots.
was annoyed
Spencer
they didn't show
Champlin
your
made 2.
reaction with
Coleman made 2.
the answer table.
I certainly wasn't annoyed. You don't need to see it. You can visualize it.
Especially seeing that hand. That hand's so tilting. That guy's fucking tough, man. He was ravaging me all day one. Like, I was ecstatic when he got moved off my table. He was like cold calling 3-bets and like donk shoving and stuff. So I was like, oh god.
Very crafty player. It's tough for us to tell what he had always, and we could see the cards.
Yeah, no, of course.
10 seconds.
Song limps in Coleman. King, queen in the big.
10 seconds.
$750.
Ace 750.
Makes it 750K.
10 seconds.
Song's hand a bit too good. Continue. See flop of queen at jack-6, top pair for Coleman. Gutter is there for Song.
Shouldn't be any need for Coleman to slow play this one. Just gonna fast play his hand. Somewhat draw heavy flop. Can obviously just get value. Deny equity against the draws or whatnot. If Song wants to play, gotta charge him.
Song is out. At this point in the tournament, with Coleman as the chip leader, every player has held the chip lead at one point. Taking a look at the road to the PGT Championship, that $1 million free roll. Your top 40 on the PGT leaderboard, you get in there. None of these players are in the top 40 just yet. If you get in there, it's $500K to first. On offer is a little bit of a confusing phrase. It's just there's $1 million prize pool, period. You know, no strings attached.
That is true.
Your starting stack is based on how you finish the year on the leaderboard, and if you're at home, you could get involved. You could win a dream seat.
Yeah, I feel like there's 9,000 different ways to win a dream
Right.
seat.
But there will be, what, 11-ish?
11 dream seat winners.
Okay.
I want to say PGT Commissioner Tim Duckworth told me that 5 of them come from the PGT Last Chance series, and then 6 other ones come from various different promotions, including the one on playpokergo.com where you just got to go there and play one free hand.
Yeah.
So you guys should definitely get on that one. It's very simple. It takes all of like 3 minutes to complete.
Jack's and a flush draw for Song. Coleman has the ace of diamonds in hand. A few backdoor draws for him. Check. He's an 8. Gutter arise for Coleman.
I think it's probably time for Song to start betting. Just try and get some value from your hand.
1.1.
Goes for 1.1.
$2.5.
The
Going
check
for
raised to 2.5 million. With the ace of diamonds in hand, with the 10 in hand, can continue that story on a lot of different rivers, I imagine, if he's called here. And we can see that Song has a very good hand.
Yeah, of course that 10 interacts here, blocking the 9-10 of your opponent to have. The ace of diamonds, you know, I think as you mentioned, Jeff, can be leveraged most importantly on the river should it be a diamond. But even here, you know, Song can have some nut flush checkbacks, which you now deny. So kind of blocking maybe that part of his range if he wants to, you know, check back a nut flush draw and then bet it on the turn. So kind of blocking some continues.
How about now, though, on the 4 of clubs river?
For me, it's a give up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not David Coleman.
It's true, to your point, maybe now bad to have a diamond, but with that 10 could maybe try to find a path to create some magic. Now, like you said, he's in give-up mode.
Yeah, and Song's also just happy to
Yeah,
just take the
no
pot
reason
right here.
to put any more chips in the middle. So a lot of chips head over to Steven Song, approaching the 10 million chip mark again. it's a guy that just never goes away in any of these tournaments. I kind of feel like with all 4 of these guys,
Man, you had the ace of diamonds.
Glad it didn't come.
Yeah. I probably would not have folded. Probably.
probably
Can't
not.
promise anything.
With these 4, Donnie, it's like if you or I, you know, step up to the 1600s, the 3Ks of the world, and one of these 4 comes and sits down at our table, we're like, damn it, did this have to happen?
Yeah, of course. Frustrating.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of what
it-
you're there for. You want to battle
Yeah.
with the best, but it's also like, I could have waited.
I mean, I did have Andrew Ostapchenko sit down at my table at Venetian. It was not fun.
Yeah, and you
from
said
that point
it
forward.
sucked.
Great table until he got there, and then he decided to just torture me in every single hand that we played against
what
one
he
another.
does.
We're up now?
Lines up 150K, 300K with a 300,000 big blind ante. Got 100 bigs on the table. For the Poker Masters and in celebration of Octopi's 2-year anniversary, you can use the promo code MASTERS for 20% off one of the annual plans. That's at octopipoker.ai. You can check out a little bit of the site for free. It's fun to use. It's full of features. It is super affordable. There are 2 different annual plans that are presented to you. If you're a casual player or if you're somebody who plays every single day, you will enjoy Octopi. Take a look. Let us know what you think. octopipoker.ai. And if you are signed up for that annual plan, use the promo code MASTERS.
Had the Robbie. The exact suits too, I think.
You know the suits
I think it's Jack of Clubs, 4 of diamonds, right? Or it might be Jack of Clubs 4. I know it was the Jack of Clubs. Because she had the Jack of Clubs blocker. That was her reasoning.
Sharp.
She's sharper than us. She called it off Jack high for infinity big blinds. She min-raised an overbet, and then the guy shoved fucking infinite. She found the call.
What a hand.
What a hand.
900.
Easy money.
And there's Ostapchenko, just a 3x on the button hit.
Yeah,
At a time when I'm not sure anyone with 3x.
We don't see that, yeah. In about 20 minutes, we have a special announcement from PGT Commissioner Tim Duckworth as he will award an NAPT main event seat to somebody who played in the showcase.
And this is one of those giveaways that you and I can actually win.
We are eligible for
We
it,
are
'cause
eligible
fired.
because we put $5,100 in this
Okay.
silly tournament.
Oh, so silly. But we could totally redeem ourselves.
Oh, yes. Normally, it's like, man, we can't win
Right,
any of these
it's
dream
in the
seats. We
fine
can't do
print,
that.
yeah.
No, this one, Jeff and I
Yeah,
are in
we're
there.
fine.
Okay. If I win, I might just call it a day. I'm sorry, buddy. I might
That's
just
understandable.
see you later.
10% swap right now?
Yeah, I'm
Deal.
in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Thanks to our friends at PokerStars for putting that NAPD seat up for grabs. I hope for two, I mean, obviously I hope that I win or you win, but besides that, I hope for two things. Number one, the winner is actually here, so we can see the reaction. Number two, the winner is not Jeremy Osmus. Back to the action, Song opens to 600K.
Well, I will tell you this.
Has enough.
I will tell you this. Tim Duckworth told me he was going to wait till the person was in the room. Or here, like here at the studio.
Oh, okay.
Because he wants a reaction.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're very live to having that.
So we're very live to having an interaction. Hopefully it's not like, you know, the, what was it, the Mystery Millions, you know, just hold the envelope up and then walk back to it. No.
Smirk, yeah.
We don't want that.
Back to defend the big blind, yeah.
I might say that I think there'll be a fair amount of booze if the right person wins it.
It really is.
Like the other players want to win it, so they might boo somebody.
Right. Like
you know,
if
like if Carey rips it off,
right,
or Osmus would be a good one. If Osmus wins it, I think people might boo him.
He will get booed out of the building if he wins.
I mean, this level too. I mean, it's easy.
I kind of want Jeremy Becker to win it. I think that would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then it's just another added bullet for Becker.
Sam Laskowitz might be deserving after all the crap that he's gone through on the PGT. Double bubble boy in that event. He bubbled. Stone bubbled both flights. Has to be unheard of.
After just a sickening elimination from the PGT Venetian Las Vegas Classic, Full House versus Full House.
I hope the winner is not in this room, though, just because I don't think they're going to react. I want the reaction in the room.
10 seconds.
1 million?
1 million.
It might be Doug Lee for all we know. The way he's
Could
been
be.
running.
Could be.
You think they're betting on it out there?
They probably have some kind of side action. But what, 95% of the players are completely unaware of anything else that goes on. So this is going to be a complete surprise that there's even a seat up for grabs.
That is true.
I mean, this is
how
one
many?
of the
Do
more
we know how many
unaware
uniques
of
played?
people.
Like, what are my odds?
No, I was going to ask you that. You
I mean,
have
there's
the
239 entries.
Right.
I mean, probably 150.
Yeah,
One out of 150 seems. I mean, it's a decent shot. It's not Powerball.
You could be in for up to 6 bullets total, right? I mean, it could be like 120-ish.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we heard Steven Song say he's in for 3.
Yeah.
And Mitchell Halverson, I think, said he was in for 4.
900?
So.
Ben Wang was in for 3 on Saturday in about 36 minutes.
He was in for 2 so fast that he asked if he could get the
rake
reduction twice. There was still a line. He should have just hopped back in the line. And
he busted
and didn't say anything.
He busted from my table right off the bat, and we were all curious if he still gets the rake registration.
I mean, he should have just tried. Whatever.
Yeah.
At that point, just hop back in line. Don't say anything.
Yeah. Song trying to get one through here at the 10-6. Coleman is flop top pair.
Yeah, Song did raise pre from the small blind. If anyone connects with this board, it's probably going to be Song's range more so than Coleman. Not that Coleman can't connect, as we see he does, but range advantage in this spot would be favored towards Song. And
Another
how's that?
king for Coleman.
$900.
Song will continue to tell the story, betting 900,000. tables once more. Five on the river, and perhaps story time is over.
On one hand, you know, could certainly be over. Song's left here with 10 high. On the other hand, you know, he did kind of size this to make this look like a, you know, a pretty legit jam with Coleman's effective stack. He's got 3.6 back, 4.9 in the middle. And of course, we know Steven Song can get after it, but no, he's going to shut it down. And now if you're Coleman, I would say jam it is, sir.
$2.4.
2.4.
Quick fold from Song.
Now Coleman and Halverson tied at the top.
I mean, they were just at this like exact spot,
Right.
like 20 minutes ago.
Here's the open with the queen nine suited.
You fold if I shove?
No.
Always fishing for info. It's unbelievable.
I assume not, but maybe.
You call me pal, maybe I'll tell you.
Come on, pal. Oh, maybe you just have like ace 8 high or something, and you're like,
You were getting snapped, Steven.
Most certainly snapped.
$6.75.
keep that. Okay, same thing. Doesn't matter.
Coleman opens with the ace-8. Song ace-queen. 23 bigs.
10 seconds.
2 million?
2 million.
Non all in 3-bet to 2 million. Winner. Steven Song passes the $11 million mark in career live tournament earnings with this cash today. To remind you about PlayPokerGO, which is the home of free online poker. It is also where you can win a dream seat to play in the aforementioned PGT Championship and that $1 million free roll. Download the app, it's free, or head to playpokergo.com, it's free. Create an account, play one single hand, and you are automatically entered for a chance to win a dream seat into the PGT Championship.
Half hour away from the first event of the PlayPokerGO series.
There we go.
I've registered, and there's only 5 people in there right now.
Okay, let's get
it's
in
always like right at the end, people come
Right.
flying in, but you know, you win a special unique PGT Lion avatar if you win the tournament, which I finished 3rd place in one of these before, and it forever haunts me that I don't have that freaking avatar.
$900.
900.
$2.2.
Oh, Song.
2.2.
Going 3-bet with the King 5. Big little offsuit combo. Coleman is a pretty good one here.
Yeah, not a bad idea here with this King 5, but I mean it's just not going to work against Coleman in this spot. Blind versus blind, ace jack, just far too good.
All in.
Coleman agrees, rips it in there. And that'll put Song's King 5 into the muck. That will deliver the chip lead once more to David Coleman.
Yeah, some nice separation for him now, as the other 3 are kind of bunched together. We really haven't been able to see anyone like pull away. We did see Ostapchenko pull away early on, but then obviously lost a bunch of pots to get pulled back down. And you know, let's see if anyone can kind of separate themselves here. Mainly Coleman.
We're scheduled to have that NAPT seat giveaway in about 5 minutes.
We should just go out there, right? Can we like?
Yeah.
Can we pause this?
Well, I don't know if we can pause the going out there thing. Fine. Yeah, you go check it out. I don't know if we can pause this tournament.
600.
My guess is that we'll do some camera work and we'll turn one
That's
of
the
those
plan.
secondary cameras on, and then if you or I win, we can just yell and scream in here.
Yeah, that works.
10 seconds.
We have a camera in here. I think it's just used for surveillance purposes, mainly to
I
make
mean,
sure.
it used to be used before. Like they used to say, like they used to go to the commentators.
I remember that one year at the series, we had a camera like right there in front of us. I think this camera's just to make sure Ali Najad is here on time.
I mean,
4 million.
he usually is here on time. Just
Oh, he's always here.
right on time.
Always. It's like. He's never been late, never made a mistake. But does just sometimes stroll in, put on the headset, and go to work.
The mistake's questionable. I was watching. I was watching a recent Triton broadcast from a couple days ago, and he did make some mistakes. That
Multiple?
That I believe at least 2 that I heard that Henry Kilbane quickly corrected him on, which I will say is out of the ordinary for Ali because he's usually very much on point. But yeah. Do they give you a hotel with that seat too, or is it just a seat? I wouldn't mind staying at Resorts World, you know, for a week.
Resorts World is a beautiful
So
property.
I mean, you know, I'll take a week
And,
there.
I mean, you think that I would know while you wouldn't know? Like,
Yeah, I
think
mean,
of the role
listen,
at the company that you have.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be the one
I should
more
know.
aware?
I do know that in addition to that, our friends at PokerStars are giving away 2 silver passes to annual subscribers to PokerGo.
Wow.
So, you know, if you aren't an annual subscriber yet, you should become one, right? Because that giveaway is going to be talked about much throughout the Poker Masters in the coming days. But, you know, I'm giving it to you guys ahead of time right there. So annual subscribers do know that a silver pass, 2 silver passes can be won. They're having a $100,000 free roll as part of that NAPT series. It's called the Tournament of Stars. You win into that with the silver pass.
Yeah.
And you get 7 nights at Resorts World.
Oh, my.
Which is like an eternity.
A6 for Andy limps in here. 10-6 for Song. Now we're about 2 minutes away from the commissioner's NAPT giveaway announcement. So we might cut to him pretty quickly, pretty abruptly if we're in the middle of this hand. We are going to see how it plays out.
Well, these guys better pick it up.
But it might just be a fast transition, just FYI.
I mean, Ostapchenko does play the fastest
Right,
out
yeah,
of the bunch.
I feel like Song is always, especially out in the field, pretty fast.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
His
for
pace of
sure.
play is
David Coleman, on the other hand,
Coleman
for
will
sure
use up the
takes
time
till 10
banks, yeah.
seconds. He does that. Sam Laskowitz does it too. Like
Yeah.
they wait till it says 10 seconds and then they act. Just, you know, a timing tell thing consideration. Don't
Right,
don't
right,
want to
right.
give anything off, which is fine.
$900.
900.
Song goes 900K, while the commissioner gets set to deliver the NAPT giveaway.
Yeah, probably just a fold here from Ostapchenko. Although, I mean, his reaction, the look on his face makes me think like he feels like something's up here. And he would be right, you know, those spidey senses are working in the right direction.
Has to muck it. Nice pot for Song. And with that, let's send it out to PGT Commissioner Tim Duckworth.
Played the Poker Masters Showcase. Entered into a random draw, all unique players. It's 128 of you guys. We did the drawing yesterday. We're going to show it in a second. We had to wait for that player to be here in the room today to award it. So if you guys in the back want to spin the wheel, we're going to show you who wins the seat into the 5K NAPT Las Vegas main event.
1 out of
One
128.
time we're there, I saw your name, I see my name.
They gonna spin this
Click
thing
to
faster?
spin,
What,
let's
what
go.
are we doing?
There it is.
There we go.
One time. Donnie. Donnie. Clyde. Clyde! Clyde the Clyde!
Oh my!
He wins the
Clyde the
5K
Clyde!
seat
He's
into
dealing!
NAPT Las Vegas main event.
Snack attack!
Don't apologize, Clyde. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Clyde.
A hug for El Jefe.
I'm surprised he didn't tip over the table.
Clyde Gaskins gets it done in what is the early favorite for the moment of the series.
600.
Clyde played the satellite to this event, busted, said he was going to play anyway. Then, on the day one that he played, day 1B, He gets kings, runs into Drake Kemper's aces. Kemper slow played the aces, so bit of a brutal exit for Clyde,
and then
but redemption right there, baby. And Drake in the chat right now, Sweet for You says, don't run into ace,
Okay,
ace. Well,
please.
he just got a 5K seat to NAPT Las Vegas, Drake, so.
Drake, if you bust Clyde at NAPT, we got to talk, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
So funny. What was all the commotion? Oh, really? Hell yeah.
Wow, that's great.
That's definitely not rigged.
sick,
It's
yeah.
certainly not rigged. No chance.
Well, is it like a wheel or like a? That's
How many names is it?
a lot, probably. Probably like 100.
Everybody in
or
the
something.
room?
128.
Everyone who played this. Every individual who played
Oh,
this.
okay.
So probably like what, 120?
We probably won it. Just redrew.
Something like that?
One of us won.
I think so too. That's sick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he got so fucked in this. He ran kings into aces.
There it is.
Into like the main event, I assume?
Now the 5300 NAPT.
Like that?
Yeah, the
that's
main,
the main.
yeah.
Right? Was it a 5K last year?
Yeah.
All in.
I mean, I can't
Was a
wait for
5K
us to
last
put that clip on social
Yeah,
media.
before, like a
Poker
1600.
community's gonna love
That's
that
what you
one.
have to. It was a 5K
I thought it was
last.
less, but
No, it's
Sounds
5300.
fair.
Wait. I think it was. Oh, ask Brock. He FT'd.
It was a
think it was.
5300 last year.
Pretty sure it
Yes.
was a 5300. Because EPT doesn't really do like 30 something hundreds, right? It's a stars event, so.
They used to do
Yeah, that's
some
when you
33
played
or
it when it was like a
35s. Like I think the
6-day,
Monte Carlo Grand
16,
Final was a
15.
10K. Like
Oh.
they used to
That
have
was
some
filling up
5Ks
years,
too.
just
So they used to kind of be different. Now they're just all the 5Ks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like got a decent amount up top, but 6 days for a 16.
was it really 6 days?
Or maybe like 5 days.
I don't remember it being that bad.
I mean, it was a long time, right?
Yeah. It might have been 6.
I think we got the person that would have had the best reaction. No one else would have
Yeah,
reacted.
is it
I
even
mean,
close?
no. I mean, no one would have reacted like that. It's so incredible.
It would have been entertaining also, to your point, like the flip side of it, if, you know, Osmus won it and got booed, that would have been funny. But, like, this was just best case.
Oh, man.
You had a pretty good I mean, the wheel was slowing
Did
down.
you see my
through the
name?
B's and the C's. Yeah.
Oh, it was an
It was an
alphabetical order.
alphabetical
Oh, my
order.
God.
Oh, you didn't even know you had the
No,
sweat.
I wasn't
Oh
even paying
my
attention
God.
that close to it.
So when it slowed down, I was like, Donnie?
Who puts it in alphabetical order?
I don't know.
What is this? Oh, man.
Song turns top pair.
We should do more of those. Clearly, these guys don't want to react in poker, but if we just
Right, if we
throw
just do
some
a bunch
seats
of
at them or
giveaways,
something,
yeah.
they might go nuts.
River 4.
$900.
900.
Song bet song wins.
Good shit, good shit. No, you're good. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Clyde. He's awesome. What a great character. We're fortunate to have him here in the studio. Jack 10, 10, 2 clubs, on with ace clubs. Andrew in the YouTube chat, there is justice in the poker world. Indeed. Shang says LFG Clyde. Let's go.
That was incredible. That really was.
That was great.
All right. The 400K big blind. Then someone's got to bust, right?
And who knows?
What's up with these hands we're getting? No one's getting any good hands.
Well, there's a pretty good hand. It's 2 kings.
How do you say that
Really
and then
wind
look
that
down,
one in.
look down at 2 kings?
Unbelievable.
650.
And
Oh,
Coleman has the
okay.
ace-8 suited. Guess just ask for it and it will arrive.
I mean, what a setup here.
10 seconds.
4.5 million.
4.5.
Words that song loves to hear. Song starting the hand with the 7.5 million.
I said that I got fucking kings.
Yes, you did.
I literally willed it into existence. That's
I was taking it if he didn't.
really.
Probably, yeah.
If the kings hold,
You're way behind
You got
me.
an ace?
That helps me.
song is about half the chips in play. I'm sure Coleman loves to hear that Mitch folded an ace.
Oh,
Jack 5 deuce all
gonna be tough.
diamonds. Coleman effectively flopped song dead.
Mamma mia.
it's just that easy.
Oh God.
It's okay. I have to pee bad anyways. So.
The turn is
All right,
an
go on,
8.
Yeah.
Nice. Good game.
Steven
I'll
Song
see some
is
of you in there.
eliminated in brutal fashion. You're getting in with kings against the ace-8 suited when somebody says they folded an ace and boom,
Had a good flop.
flopped almost dead.
That is the third extremely meaningful flush that
was really
David
great.
Coleman has made. He made 2 on day 2.
Very no
One was
movement.
with those queens that I talked about earlier
yeah.
against
So I
Chin
did,
Zhao.
yeah.
I mean, there,
What'd you have?
that was incredibly meaningful.
That was a big pay jump between 4th, 3rd.
Yeah, all the other jumps are pathetic.
Yeah, I know. They were
Yeah.
dusty. That was the important. That was like the biggest. It's always the 4th to 3rd is usually.
Yeah, that was a 45K pay
I mean,
jump.
Maybe.
unless
I haven't
it's
noticed
Just
that
with
trend.
three,
yet.
look at the
60%
leaderboard
of the
brought to you by
chips in
Global
play.
Poker.
Always on top.
Ay, ay,
Yeah.
ay.
Well, this is less top heavy. It's just like kind of.
Pretty flat.
It's like third heavy.
Yeah, that was a pretty big jump. Yeah, 75 to 120
Yeah, the
relative to the previous two.
the Bay 101 that I won was like insane between 4th and 3rd. It was like huge. It was
Bigger
like,
than jump third to second, or like the same?
Yeah, it was like
I
yeah,
remember
something-
that.
Bigger?
It was something.
And whenever
something
it's
cra-
bigger,
yeah,
it's so
something was
dumb.
crazy.
Yeah, I remember that was huge.
It was so
yeah,
I played
ridiculous.
that with you
Yeah.
last year or the year before.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I was like, what the hell is with this structure?
It was right after Thunder.
Yeah, yeah.
10 seconds.
Why is it so big? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to talk with the commission on this one.
it is a
It goes from
pretty sizable
it went
jump
from 5th to
considering the
4th was a
others.
15K jump, and then it's a 45K jump.
Right, so
I mean, okay.
9K jump, 11K jump, 15K jump, 45K jump. And here we go once more. Coleman open jams on the button. Andy with a good one, a good enough one in the form of the king-queen. He's about a 60-40 dog here.
He'll probably just flop a flush.
Yeah.
You're for sure gonna win.
Well, it's not for sure, but he does flop top 2 pair. Couple backdoor draws for Coleman.
10 of spades.
See if he has any outs. Come the river. And the turn is a jack, so the straight draw is there. Now calling for the 10. Needing the 10 to get us to heads up. And the river is an ace. Ostapchenko entered the day with the chip lead.
Looks like it.
Moves up into second. Coleman still chip leader.
Draw for hands, right? Alan? Oh, okay.
You do short in the levels with 3 left. I heard Alan, one of our tournament directors, in the background.
You said 30-minute levels?
Go down to 30-minute levels. When we get down to 3.
Turbo the end? Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Heads
Up, it's
heads up,
usually
I think.
shorter, but
Heads up, but 3 and
it's whatever.
Got to get you guys into the next event.
Yeah. I'm sure they want to play too, you know. I mean, obviously, task at hand, win this one, but
Of course.
you know, these guys love to play the entire series, compete for the purple jacket, the 25K PGT passport. So
Mitch folds the 3s on the button.
10 seconds. 2.
Queen, queen, 5, decent for Andy.
we have a break coming up? 20.
Leads with it, wins.
I got pee pretty bad too. You?
One more hand at this
To
level.
use a break.
You got to pee?
Whatever you want to do. I don't
I'm sure we're probably not supposed to take a break. We can't take a break
It's coming
early.
up soon.
I mean, I'm the only one who's dying, so I'll suffer.
I can wait a level, but it's if you're dying, I don't care.
Dying is a stretch, but.
Seconds.
8 million.
8 million.
Halverson squeezing ace 6. Not good enough.
One side.
Oh, was that supposed to be? No,
No, this one's 2-4.
Yeah.
200K, 400K, 400K big
I have
blind
so many
antes.
calls there when I look
Levels
down
are
at the
now
card.
30 minutes, reduced when we get to
Ding.
3-handed.
Oh,
Ace?
yeah.
Want to tell you once again about this incredible event that True Classic and PokerGo putting on. It'll be a signature end of the year event, and it'll give 15 players a 5K package to compete in that event. TrueClassicTees.com/TCPokerGo or scan the QR code on your screen. Tell us your story. Take your shot. TrueClassicTees.com/TCPokerGo. Giving away 15 $5,000 packages. That includes a tournament buy-in, some money to travel, a stay at Aria. Just a fantastic promotion thanks to our friends at True Classic. Love True Classic tees. Wear them all the time.
Hold on.
10 seconds.
Halverson will jam and win.
What time is it?
3.
When does late reg end for that?
Like 5, right? We're fine. Will you give us an extra level or no? If it's not done, Alan. Okay.
10 seconds.
800. 100,000. Oh. That's it.
King 10-6. 10s for Halverson, couple backdoor draws for Coleman.
Okay.
Queens and 10s now for Mitch.
Check.
$900.
900,000.
It's 900K and wins.
That one's yours.
Yeah, you guys get close to late right there on that. We'll just get it wrong.
Okay, thank you. It probably won't come into play, to be honest. Yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
$20 bigs nowadays can last you a long, long time.
$800,000.
2 3s for David Coleman.
10 seconds.
As the chip lead is fairly slight.
Time extension. Seconds.
10 million?
10 million.
Rips it in. And we'll pick up the pot. Coleman creates a little more separation. Coleman ace 9 on the button.
Seconds.
800,000.
Picks that one up as well. Coleman looks for his first win in 2025. Has 4 second-place finishes, all coming at EPT Barcelona. Also be his first Poker Masters win. 8 career cashes in the series.
Cool.
And has 2 10s here after Ostapchenko limped in with the king queen. 2 pretty good ones, blind versus blind.
It's getting hot at the right time, as David
Indeed.
Coleman.
1.2.
1.2 million.
3X is
All
this
in.
one.
All in.
The all in, the call, and here we go.
That was a fun one.
A massive flip here with 15.7 million in the middle. Ostapchenko looking to reclaim the role of chip leader.
I don't know about this one. Honestly, the last one I thought you were gonna lose.
Looks to get us to heads up.
Ace 3 suited, I was like, you're dead. And now that you've broken that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
What are you thinking?
We're gonna win.
You think you're gonna win?
There you
Now you're
go.
talking to him?
I think so too.
Coleman pretty confident here. But it comes ace, queen, 6, all spades. No spade for either player.
4 spades.
The turn is the 9 of spades. Chop out's available. The outright win goes to Coleman with only the 10 of hearts. And that is what arrives on the river.
Oh my!
The 10 of hearts.
Good game, guys.
Good game, bro.
Unlucky.
How does he find it like that?
Wow, that's one way to win a flip.
Finds the flop flush earlier against
One
the
out.
Kings of Song. There, finds the Miracle River card, 10 of hearts, bang.
Yeah, 1.5. Well,
Sure.
let's call it 1 plus
Can we do 10
1
minutes?
plus
Is that okay?
9.5,
David-
so 5.5 hours.
David, you care?
Want to play online poker for free? With Play Poker Go, you get the thrill of authentic poker anytime, anywhere. From quick casual games to action-packed tournaments, Play Poker Go lets you compete against real players around the globe, all for free. No bots, no gimmicks, just pure poker fun. Hone your skills and enjoy the poker experience you love. Explore Play Poker Go on web, iOS, and Android. Deal yourself in now.
Andy Ostapchenko eliminated in 3rd place after seeing the 10 of hearts arrive on the river. That brings us to heads up. A look at the leaderboard presented by Global Poker for the $1 million showcase at the 2025 Poker Masters. David Coleman about a 3-1 chip lead on Mitchell Halverson. He's at 22.2 million, looking to seal the deal for his first Poker Masters title. Halverson has scratched and clawed his way up the leaderboard, has acquired some nice pay jumps. He's in line for at least $185,000. First place prize, $270K. Heads up begins at 200K, 400K, 400,000, big blind ante.
Halverson has done extremely well for himself here at this final table. You know, he's been, I would say, cautious overall, but, you know, rightfully so in a lot of spots. Most notably when he had those 8s and he ultimately got away from them.
Yeah.
You know, the players were talking afterwards that is probably a clear jam for him, but he came with call. Ostapchenko jammed from behind with the king, so that allowed Halverson to get out of the way. And now here he is in heads-up play.
Good start to heads up for Coleman.
New chips in play. Pink 500K.
Why my phone?
What's that?
Sorry about that.
I don't care. I mean, they do.
Ah,
Interesting stat considering the volume for that Halverson puts in. He's 1-0 in his career, heads up.
Okay.
1-0 in live heads up.
I'm surprised he hasn't won more heads up.
Same.
Or even
Or
you know,
been it, yeah.
made it to heads up more.
Jams with the 5s here. It's king 5 off for Coleman.
Looked at a king first.
Coleman is 6-12 heads up. That record a bit hurt by 4 straight second place finishes at EPT Barcelona. Coleman's last win came in July of 2024, winning a 25K WPT Alpha 8 event at the Win. And Halverson's only live win of his career came back in 2012 at the 2012 Hoops and Hold'em Spring Poker Madness event. A $200 buy and he won it for 5K.
Okay. Where was that?
Hoops and Hold'em. I'm trying to find out.
Probably at like the Orleans or something.
check.
Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
Flops a pair of queens and a flush draw. Coleman with a pair of 8s. Coleman has 4 career PGT titles. 2 at the kickoff, 1 at the Cup, 1 at the US Poker Open.
Coleman understandably continuing on an ace-high board like this.
Halverson checks once more. You know what? You were right on the 10 can nil 10 seconds thing every time.
He takes till exactly 10 seconds. Sam Laskowitz is the same way. They take till it says 10 seconds and then they act. I wonder if they got that from Chris Ferguson.
Oh, would he always take
Yeah,
this?
and he had. I remember he had this. I think it was on one of the WSB broadcasts where he talked about like you should count to 10 in your head basically and then act.
And then, oh my god. Oh my god. Had all the tricks.
Sorry.
I'm playing in the tournament on.
There we go.
And I have deuces.
You're in the studio.
And
Oh,
you see there's a
beautiful,
deuce
yeah.
in the middle, right? Because
Oh,
I flopped the set. It's brilliant. I'm just gonna check it back, turn the full house.
Oh,
I hope the man 2260 is not watching because there is no delay for what I'm saying right now. Hope he has a flush too.
Hope he has Jack 10 for the higher full house.
He didn't have anything.
Wow. Great
Unbelievable.
play, man. Halverson limps in with the king 3. comes ace 6-3. A couple clubs. All Mitch. Turn is a queen.
Coleman may want to bet here. I mean, he's got 8 high. He does elect to check, which, I mean, tells me he's kind of just shutting this one down.
Coleman wins this one, and he would join a list of players who have won a tournament title at each of the major series: PokerGO Cup, US Poker Open, Poker Masters. The list is pretty short. He joined pretty elite company. I don't have the exact list. I'll look at it.
Yeah, that makes me a little, I guess, bitter. I tried to install a bonus if you do that.
Oh.
Like if you win a tournament at all the majors,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, call it the PGT Triple Crown or
Yeah,
something,
absolutely.
and you get a little bonus. That way you incentivize people to get in there. And then there should be like a big bonus if you actually win the majors.
The
Like
series,
if you win all of them,
absolutely.
like that would be just incredible.
Absolutely.
But no one was having it. I just remember the Pocket Fives Triple Crown.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
all the Triple Crown talk.
I mean, RIP Pocket Fives, but can we bring it back?
Let's do it. Queen 10 suited, Coleman on the button. 2 5s for Halverson. Starting the hand a little less than 25 bigs. Does jam.
How much is it? Is that right? I thought it was more than that.
Coleman wants to double check the count.
It's 22 blinds? Or 8.7?
9-1.
Yeah, 9-1 total.
That's right. Back. So 9-5.
9.5 total.
Total,
Yes.
including the line. 9-1 back.
No, this isn't a fold.
Coleman flustered.
You heard him say? Did he say, "I know this isn't a fold"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.5 total.
I think it's just coming down to Coleman. Like in your head, you know, chart says click call, but you've pretty much been grinding your way to a victory. So do you just want to like flip for it?
The answer is yes, he does make the call, and here we go. More than 19 million in the middle. Coleman wins this flip, he wins the tournament.
That's annoying. If you were worse, I'd fold.
Some respect shown. Mitch
Gotta
making the
go
call
with
here.
Yeah.
And flops trips as it comes 10-10-8. Turn is a jack. He's won a US Poker Open title. He's won a PokerGO Cup title. And now he wins the Poker Masters $1 million showcase title. David Coleman gets it done at the Masters.
A great showing out of Coles.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Had a big stack for much of the final table, got hot at the right time at the end, and closed it off, as he should.
It's about time he gets in the way of that streak of second places,
It
right?
is about time. And also, you know, the PGT hasn't been so kind to him this season, so it's good to land yourself in the winner's circle to start off the back
I've
half.
looked at it a little bit.
I figured.
Shout out Mitch Halverson. This was on the higher end of expectations for him, certainly coming in as one of the shorter stacks, ending the day in second for $185,000. But it is all about the man on top of the leaderboard, the man in pole position, now in the race for the purple jacket, David Coleman. What an event to kick off this series, the Poker Masters $1 million showcase. 239 entries for this $5,000 buy-in tournament. And David Coleman comes out on top. We'll take some winners' photos here. We'll tell you about the rest of our streaming schedule. We're right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place for event number 2, the last of the 5K buy-ins. And then we move to the $10,000 price point. For our entire crew, for Donnie Peters, I'm Jeff Platt. Thanks to you all so much for watching. And we will see you right back here tomorrow at the 2025 Poker Masters. Good night.